What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ANR Weekly. I am your host, Elvin, and we got a great show today, a fun show. Can't wait for everybody to get in here, say hi to us, and hang out with us. And if you're listening to us on the replay crew or our podcast platform, thank you so much. You guys are always awesome, sending us feedback, sending us comments, and just hanging out with us in the chat. So thank you very much. I got to bring in my buddy here. He's been singing Baby Shark to do all day long ever since he heard the news. Here he is.
Hello, how are you? How's everything?
You done singing Baby Shark to do?
Oh, I'll never be done. I'll tone it down just for you though.
Cowabunga dudes in the house. What's that? Oh man! All right, how we doing this evening?
It's Monday. You know how Mondays can be.
Yeah, we're here to make Mondays end well, right? Everyone, a lot of people don't like Mondays because it's the first day back to work. But hey, we're here to kind of end the day off with some fun, some laughter. So, all right. Since speaking of fun, I'm just here. What? Oh, come on!
What a sore loser! What a sore loser! Hey.
YouTube says I'm just here for the rigged draw of the week. Wah wah wah. All right.
Meanwhile, Elvin tries to give you stuff, and you I catch it.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go pawn it off to somebody else to make some money out of it. I'm kidding. All right, man. You know what time it is. It is our ANR dad joke. So if you're new here and you're wondering how this works, you can play along with us, whether you're watching us live or listening to us on podcasts or the replay crew. You can do hashtag dad in the live chat if the joke is great, hashtag sad if the joke needs to be worked on, or I need to work on my joke skills and go back to the drawing board. You can also go to our social media handle at ANR Universe on Instagram and X and let us know if this week's dad joke was hashtag dad or hashtag sad. All right. Are you ready, sir?
Sure.
Oh, wow. Thanks for the vote of confidence. What is, look on the screen, look at this, don't look away. What is an astronaut's favorite part of the computer?
Yeah, you told me to pay attention. What is it?
The space bar. Get out
of here.
Oh, the hate mail's coming in.
Jess submitted one.
Oh, did she? Okay,
I don't know.
We'll use it next week.
Oh, next week? Okay.
We'll use it next week.
Okay.
She's going to have to wait on that.
Okay.
Why is she submitting it to you? Submit it to me.
Look, now she's saddened.
Oh, come on. I had another one, I told you, right?
Yeah.
I had another one, but I'm going to wait for that one. Maybe we'll do we'll double up next week or something. But that reminds me, if you're listening and you want to submit a dad joke, let us know. We'll give you credit for it. I really want people to submit dad jokes to us, as long as it's clean and not too over the line. I don't mind if you're skirting the line here. We're okay with that. Well, we don't know yet, right? So I gotta wait. We don't assume right now. Mine is better. I can do a better job.
It's because she skirts the line, though. So
that's great. Hey, we're okay with that. It's a safe space here. Yeah. We're fine with it. These are jokes, and if anyone finds it offensive, well, that's
get the hell out of it. No, I'm just kidding.
kidding. You said the words out of my mouth. No, we're having fun here. That's all it's all about here. So, all right, with that attempt,
someone emailed this into it was Rasper, actually, I think.
He sends me stuff too.
That's 100% accurate, because I'll be working and then I'll look up and gross.
How dare he steal my thunder? You know, that's funny because that's exactly what I would do, and my wife would do that too. We'd be sitting on the couch, literally a meter away from each other or less, and she would have the smirk on her face with her clicking noise on the phone. I'd be like, yeah. What are you up to, right? And then all of a sudden I get a ping, and there it is. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh man, for me it's like, oh, I have so many videos to show you. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ. And then Yeah. Anyways,
Why does D only have the table lamp on? Forgot to pay the electricity bill.
you don't need the whole like glaring light. It's about the same. It's lit the same as you. Basically,
Earth Week, okay?
yeah.
It's all about saving the planet.
Now we're not jet setters like you that just burn fuel and energy.
Well, we don't have a bunch of LED lights like a lot of rich people, like YouTube user does.
Yeah.
So we can't afford it all that. Okay. What a guy! Always putting us down.
He's still sour after losing.
Oh, I know, right? That was the worst. That was the. I've never seen anyone lose that bad.
2 weeks ago, and he's still salty about it.
Like the arrow was always there, and it was
like shaking.
At the last second, I think you nudged your monitor or something. That's what he was saying. That you literally tilted your monitor, and then the arrow just went over, like doop. And
if it makes you feel better, the winner chose McFarlane. So
there you go.
There you go, Jeff.
Let's get into what we watched and what we got.
So watch my Mashal. Invincible. I started again. You know how like I was a little meh because they did the hiatus.
That was, I think a lot of people kind of jumped off the ship because of that too.
Yeah. But definitely a good show. I had to mentally prepare for the bone snapping. Like just like so much bone snapping, bone breaking. I'm fine with blood and guts, but when you see arms turn 90 degrees, just pure snappage, I'm like, disgusting.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Of course, watch that. Matthew and Jay's Hot did their live. Pac Photos did his live as well.
Is it Jay's Hot or Jay's
Jay Shot? But people call him Jay Hot.
Please, people, don't encourage the man, okay?
He earned it. He's got the stage presence.
So man, when we were on their show, in between two Sentinels, I was just laughing hysterically. It was so much fun. Just the banter that we're doing. It was just awesome.
It's funny because when we went on other shows or like coordinate with people, there's like an hour of prep. But this one, we're like, nope, just come on. And then we just immediately started talking like we were just buddies from years and years. Like, yeah, we just meshed well. It was good.
The synergy and the connections that we had was crazy. Like you're right. It literally felt like we had talked to these guys for years. Yeah. And it was awesome. And we're going to have them come on our show and we're going to do a crossover. So we are going to be doing that hopefully sometime in April. To do that because we had a blast and it was so much fun to talk to those guys. I don't think we talked about action figures. We talked about movies.
We just talked about stuff.
Batman Forever or something.
Segued to so many.
But it was great things. Though. It was great.
Yeah.
We'll probably do one of those very soon.
Turtles, movies. Yeah, it was good stuff. And then Pac Photos. I watched his live. He doesn't watch Invincible. Everyone was telling him to watch it. Ridiculous.
What?
You need to get on that, man.
Oh. Pac. I actually talked to him earlier today. I didn't realize he didn't watch Invincible.
He's like, if I knew that, I would have treated him a little bit differently.
But... yeah, I would just blocked him. Wouldn't even talk to the guy. It's bad enough. He doesn't like. He loves McFarlane. Now he doesn't like Invincible.
Yeah, he's skirting the line here.
Yeah, I know, right? Some dangerous territories, my friend.
Didn't really watch shows, just the Invincible and all that. Nothing. You told me to check out what is it? The zombie one? Walking Dead. What was the spinoff? What was that one called?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Now I have to look for that because I was actually looking for that right now. You want to look for that or should I look for it?
I'll look for it. And then as for what I got, I didn't really get anything, but I opened my Wolverine that came in and Sabretooth.
Oh, you know what? Where is mine?
you don't know where it is? Oh, yeah, I watched Kung Fu Panda 4.
Oh, yeah, you did? What'd you think?
I liked it. It obviously wasn't the best one because it was the fourth in the trilogy.
Okay, so you saw my spoiler-free review?
Yes.
Is it the fourth best in the installment or is it ranked a little higher? Because I know you don't remember what happened in the third one. I know you don't.
No, I do because it's where he finally meets his family. So it's like that alone bumps that up because he went from being like the last son of Krypton to like, oh, I found my people, I found my tribe.
Yeah.
So that tugged on the heartstrings. That was closure. That was character development. Man, they're all character development. Like, this is still good. I wasn't bored.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But I gave it a 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I gave my reasons for it.
Yeah, your reasons were fair. It's just like I agree with your reasons. I just don't know if my number's higher.
I had a hard time with that number. I'll be honest with you. I was going back and forth between 6.5 and 7.
Okay. 7 seems fair. The first one was just fantastic. That came out of nowhere. The second one was like, hey, it's me, the guy who murdered everyone that you love. Like, that was like, it went from being a child's movie to like, oh, this guy's just going around slaughtering pandas because it's some prophecy. So that stepped it up for me for 2. 3, you find out what happened to them all. So I really like the story building and the world building. But then 4 was just closure. And I don't necessarily know if they needed that. But it was kind of just to wrap things up, I guess. I don't know how you...
But where would you rank it going back to
I'd give it a 7.
Okay, 7, and then rank it in 1, 2, 3. Where would it slot?
It'd be 4. That's why I gave it a 7. I don't know if like I had fun with it, so I don't know if 7 is doing it justice. 7 seems like it's like meh.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't like, honestly, I don't blame you for that number because I was having a hard time. But ultimately, what really dropped it down for me was the lack of bringing back iconic characters that he met along the way.
Oh, that bothered me. It's like, hey, we're all gone now. Like, what do you mean where are these guys? Like,
there's like a massive like situation happening and their friends are not going to come to it.
Yeah.
So, okay. And I chalk it up to budget, right? But oh, well, look at this hater here. I hated Kung Fu Panda 4. Was boring.
He's so I make fun of you for hating everything. He hates everything. Like,
Darcy's gentleman.
I'm like, what do you like, man?
KJ saying it's up.
KJ,
hello,
what's
KJ.
going on, man?
It wasn't boring, but I hear like my wife said it wasn't that great.
Yeah,
she's watched all 4 with us, and our family, obviously, but she just think that there was something lacking, and I agree with her. There was something just not right with this one, and for me, I just felt that the new character that they introduced didn't flow. I don't know what it was. It just didn't mix well for me.
Yeah,
it didn't.
I don't know. I don't like what you basically described. It was like they basically made the Justice League of Kung Fu masters, and then they were like, we can't use them. We're not going to use them in this one.
Well,
like
especially the latter part of the movie, right? Like,
yeah.
I think if you had you could have surprised people. Like in the beginning, they gave them the reasons why they're not there, and I think you could have just surprised people at the end with that, and I think that would have been amazing.
Closure wise, though, who did show up, I was like, oh, okay, like that wasn't a nice touch. It was. I don't know if it was kind of. I don't know the word where you just.
But there was one character that didn't show up, was supposed to show up, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to ruin it.
Okay, you can tell me after.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah,
we have our late night talks now. So.
One character,
but I do recommend people to go check it out if you've got a family. I think kids will absolutely love it. It's still that great animation that they've had in the other movies. So yeah, I would recommend families to see it. If you love animation, you love good laughter, go check it out. Maybe wait for it to release on the streaming platforms if you don't want to really spend money on an average movie. Yeah. It is an average movie in my opinion. So
I did like the subtle jokes.
Dude,
that's my
dude.
mom.
I'm telling you right now, I was so hungry after walking out of the theater. Yeah. Like I wanted to immediately head to my closest, Chinese restaurant and just pound back some dumplings.
Yeah,
because the amount of dumplings they talked about,
they always look so good too.
Oh yes. We should go with our friend YouTube user and hear about all the things he hates.
We could finish a couple of meals while he talks about everything he hates.
I hate dumplings.
as he eats them.
Yeah, as he just pounds back 30 of them. It's like, I hate these things.
He is a good food
This
connoisseur,
restaurant is
though.
no good. I've been to better restaurants.
That's what you get, Jeff. You started it.
Yeah.
And then I got Saber. I opened Sabretooth. I actually like. I wasn't sure. Like, this is the same Omega Red body, same Warpath body.
Mhm.
How good could it be? I like this figure a lot.
Well, I'm glad you showed it, so I don't have to show it because I got the exact same 2-pack. And then last time we were on, you showed the X-Men wave, which I got the next day, so I don't have to show that either.
There you go.
So I did get those ones as well. So,
okay.
Anything
That's
else?
pretty much it. No, your turn.
Okay. What did I watch? I watched Shogun. That show is bloody good. Like, bloody good. If you
I haven't
love
watched it yet.
I've mentioned it many times here.
Yeah. I'm like, how could it?
I think
how
I
good
mentioned
could
it
be?
actually not many times. I mentioned it twice because it's only like 3 episodes or 4 episodes in. But I can't say enough good things about this show. I've told so many people to go check it out. It is good.
I don't know if you're exaggerating.
No, it's good, man. It's a good show.
How good could this be? I'll find out. I'll watch it this
Well,
weekend.
I mean, if you like that era, right, then you're gonna like it even more.
Yeah.
But if you're like, I'm not a huge fan of that era, but I still like the story. There are some moments in there you're like, whoa, this is like Game of Thrones type of moment, right? It's good. It's good.
Does it say how many episodes they're supposed to be?
I believe 10 episodes.
Okay, so it's decent.
Yeah.
I don't like when it's like a 20 episode season and then hiatus. Like, okay, I'm fine with that.
No, this is from what I heard, this is just gonna be one limited run series show. There's no seasons after this. This is just one season. That's it.
Okay.
The story ends, from what I heard, with one season. So all out is what they're doing. So I watched that. I did watch Invincible. Welcome back, Invincible. Thank you. Fridays are great again for me. So I get to watch that. Enjoy it a little bit. And I watched Ricky Stenicki.
I'm gonna watch. Did you like it?
I thought it was okay. So it's comedy, entertainment.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's about it.
Okay, wait. Is it on the same level as Vacation? Did you watch Vacation Friends?
Yes.
Is it at least that good?
So
because I like that.
Okay, so I feel that the other 3 people that are with John Cena, aside from Santino,
Yeah, who is it? Yeah, it's Andrew Santino.
He was good.
Yeah.
Zac Efron was good.
Okay.
The other gentleman, I can't remember his name. He was okay. But I just feel like John Cena was sort of they pulled back the reins on him a little bit.
So you feel like the movie didn't let him shine. You think he's
I
better?
think he could have done way more. And I think they probably said to him, whoa. You've done enough here. We've seen the first 20 minutes of this.
Yeah.
You need to rein it back here near the tail end of it. So, but if they had let him, the first 20 minutes of him being introduced, if they had let him continue that level, it would have been a better movie, I think.
Okay.
But it's an Amazon Prime movie, so you don't have to really pay for it at theaters. I mean, everybody's got Amazon Prime. It was pretty good for a comedy movie. It's not going to win any awards, maybe the Razzies, but it can't win anything else. But it was pretty good, not bad.
Okay.
Ricky.
I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah, I will say one thing. I'm really starting to think that John Cena has found his little niche, and I think he's really honing in on his craft. The next big thing I think he's going to try to do is do a serious movie and test his level of acting, because he's improved quite a bit from
wish nothing but success for him.
Oh yeah. I mean, his days of, what is that? The Marine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that he did at WWE when he was there.
Yeah.
Those were like, whatever movies. But I think Peacemaker was the breakout moment for him as an actor of what his levels of things he can do. And I think he's just going to get better. And I'm waiting for a serious movie where he could be a hardcore actor and really shine.
Yeah.
Banjo's here. Hello. So,
another WWE fan.
Yes.
I see his post.
We got you for 1 hour, brother. 1 hour. What else? I can't remember. What else did I watch?
Another one of these showed up in the mail. I clearly ordered 2 and I didn't remember it. I pulled an Elvin.
You sure did.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah. Finish what you watched. I want to see if you remember.
Oh no, go ahead. You go.
No, it's your turn still. I was just like,
Okay,
oh, did you forget something?
I got stuff to show.
Yeah.
But another thing that I've watched and listened to is Bad Friends.
I love that. We watch
Bobby
it all the time.
Lee. I want them to be on every day.
Have you been watching like the entirety of it? Because there's so much to backlog that
It's an hour long, isn't it?
Yeah, but you watched like episode 1 up until now.
Oh no.
Okay,
no.
yeah. So there's
How
still
much time
like,
do you think I have?
exactly. So there's still stuff like you can fill the void. I like Rudy Jules, like his niece, just because of how oblivious she is. I don't know if you've seen her.
Is that
yet.
his niece?
That's Kalila's niece.
Okay.
So he calls her niece. Tito
For anybody
Bobby.
that doesn't know what we're talking about, Bad Friends is one of the most listened to podcasts on Spotify. It's up there with Joe Rogan. I think it's like 3 steps down or something.
Yeah.
So it's really popular. It's comedy filled. And then they're also on YouTube where you can watch them for about an hour. And I think they do 2 episodes per week, or is it 1?
Mondays only, I think.
Well, they're going to be on hiatus, I think, because they're traveling doing concerts or shows.
Yeah, they
They're
did.
gonna be
I went to their live.
You went to their live?
Yes.
Oh, you mean the comedy show?
They did a Bad Friends live, and we went to that.
Oh, where?
It was at the this was last year. That's how I got the what was that virus? The one that just obliterates
COVID, you mean?
No, not COVID. It's the other one.
I mean, you say virus, I think that right.
No, it's not that. It was like not NATO. I don't know what it's called now. I was out for like 4 days. Worth it though. It was worth it. Yeah, no, it's fun. I like.
I don't know what you're talking about when you said virus. I just thought of COVID because that is.
It wasn't COVID.
Okay, measles.
No, it was one that hits you like for 2 days and then.
You mean the common flu?
No, it's worse.
Measles?
Yeah, I got the measles from it. No, don't worry about it.
Gonorrhea? I don't know. I don't know where you're going here, man. There's so many to choose from for 2 days.
Jess, if you're watching, what did I get?
I want you to type the scientific word for that
2-day
disease, Jess. Do it. I don't know what this guy's saying. I could be your Rudy.
He can be my niece, basically, is what he's talking about for whatever reason. Maybe he wants me to buy him stuff.
If you guys don't know Bad Friends, go check it out on Spotify and YouTube. Man, they're good. They're so good. Bobby Lee is hilarious.
He is just a wild card. Like,
I honestly think like he did mention in Joe Rogan that he was locked in with a lot of types of substance.
Oh, he talks about it all the time. Like he talks about it on the show. Like he's been to rehab like 100 times.
Yeah, that dude is off the rockers, man.
I was gonna be like, I'm surprised he's still living, and I mean that with all due respect, because he's even said that. He's like, yeah, I'm lucky. Like he's pushed his limits and boundaries 10 times by now, and it's just interesting.
And Santino, what's his first name again?
Oh, Andrew.
He is crafting himself quite the career slowly here.
I like his dry humor.
Yeah, he's good. And the two of them play off well, almost as good as us, but not there. Yeah. I mean, they're one below.
Grow that thick red hair, then we'll be.
I mean, hey, you just give me some pain, and I'll make that happen. Don't you worry. I'm the Bobby Lee of the show, okay? I'm the Asian.
He does like the most unpredictable. Like when I went to the live, he made out with some random guy because.
Okay, I'm not the Bobby Lee of the show.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, "Are you sure you want to be that guy?" I was gonna be like, "Are you sure?"
No, I'm Santino. You're Bobby Lee now.
Anyways, moving on. Go. What else is up? What else is going on?
What else? Okay, what I got? Okay, well, I got my Common Rider Saber Brave Dragon. Okay, I got him there. I'm on a bit of a Common Rider.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere for you, man.
Discovery. From SH Figure Arts, I got my boy Yamcha, which you helped me secure when we went to across the pond.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that's
not across the pond, across the border. Yesterday.
Oh, I got stuff to pick up. Like, sweet. Let's get there. We get there and it's one box and it's Yamcha.
Okay, let me tell the story. Okay, relax. Let me tell the story. Jesus. You asked a friend to come over, huh? So I call D up. I was like, "Hey, D, you want to come to the PO box across the border? I live about 10 minutes away from the U.S. border, and I usually have stuff shipped there when it's cheaper for me in the continental U.S. for shipping." So I got an alert on my phone saying that, "Hey, you got some packages to pick up." So I said, "Okay." Called him up and said, "You want to come?" He's like, "Sure, I'll hang out with you for about an hour or two." So I went over there, punch in the locker, and I open it up, and it's just one package. It's just this, and I'm like looking in there. I'm like, I even tell him to look. I'm like, is there anything else in that locker? Because I genuinely was expecting 3 other packages. So remember I told you that the minute we leave the next day, I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
knew
get
that
a
would happen.
message. Well, that's exactly what happened. Woke up in the morning to my email and said, "Hey, you have more packages. Come pick it up." I'm like, "Yeah, I knew that's gonna happen." Because I guess nobody was working on Sunday, and then Monday morning
Yeah.
they put it
Do you
into
know
my.
what? Do you know what they were?
I think one is the GI Joe Jeep,
Yeah.
a big one. So that's one, and I think the other one is the Mattel Baby Ganesha that I call it. It's Snout something, whatever it
Oh
is.
yeah, that came out fast.
Yeah, that was shipped immediately, almost like literally paid it, and the next day it's like it's being shipped. I'm like, whoa, that's quick. Maybe they want to get it out before people find out the QC issues. Let's get it out there
Just like
before
the
they all
trunk
start
just out.
complaining.
Yeah, it's out. Otaku.
What did you say?
Is the Mafex T800 out now? Yeah, it is.
Nice. Speaking of Mattel, I got my mechanic.
You're still in with those?
Yeah, I like him. He's cool, man. Maybe, I mean, I hope. I wish they had the ability to give us extensions on his neck so he can be elongated. Some people are saying, "Why don't you just buy another one?" Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
No, because what are you like? Why? For what? What are you gonna do with
Yeah,
the other full body?
and then I got Trapjaw. Got him there. He looks actually really good. So got these guys. My Mattel He-Man line is a mix between the show and the other, not the Origins line, the Universe, I believe it is.
Oh, yeah, Masterverse ones.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
mix between the two of them because some of them I like from one series and some of them I like from the other series. So I'm kind of mashing it up. It's growing quite big though. I did not expect. I think I have about 25 of these, and I did not expect that because I thought I'm going to be done with around 20.
Yeah.
But with a bit little Ganesha coming, I'm going to be around 26, 27 of these figures, and there's more in the works from what I hear.
I mean, that's always good.
Yeah. From the G.I. Joe Classified lines, I got the 60th anniversary Action Sailor Recon Driver. So I got him there. It's really cool. This is really nice. I think I have another one ordered at GameStop. And then I went down a bit of a rabbit hole, and my
Here we
friend.
go. As soon as you say rabbit hole, I'm like, this is gonna be good. So let's see it. Let's see what you got.
Well, I got this already.
Okay.
It's the MDLX Year of the Dragon Edition Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah, that was fast. That came fast, right?
Yeah, it came pretty fast. It's that's what she said. But this is the golden edition, and my friend Jeff, who is not here, but some guy named YouTube user knows him, enabled me to get it because I was not really looking for that.
Did yours come to you?
You're talking
to Jeffrey.
You mean YouTube user?
YouTube user. Sorry. I mean, the name's super uncommon, so I don't want him to get tracked down.
And then I got from Super 7, one of my favorite shows of all time. It's The Simpsons. I got the Bartman right there.
Yeah.
I'm going to save the best for last. Actually, I got two pretty good ones here, too. I got Hank Scorpio.
I love the emphasis. Flamethrower.
Dude, has he come back to the show?
If he has, I haven't seen him. He probably has.
I haven't seen him in the last 4 or 5 seasons. I've not.
Yeah.
And then I got, hey, There you go, Krusty, my boy. Now say what you want to say. I'll talk about Super 7 in a second here. And then one of my all-time favorite characters from the show, aside from the family and Chief Wiggum, it's Duffman. All right.
That's a good one too.
You know, as a kid, I thought this was root beer the whole time.
Oh,
I'm like, wow, he's giving away root beer.
awesome. What a nice guy.
What a swell guy. And then finally,
Darth. Oh, he came in. Where'd you get him from?
I got him.
Yeah, where'd you get him from?
I got him from DGI Collectibles.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm on it right now.
So what happened for me is I saw another store's Instagram where it said
Damn right I am.
They post their in stock items, so I went and ordered it, but that was the first batch of orders, so mine wasn't in there. So, but it's okay. I'm not like dying to get Angel or anything. It's just nice to have. It looks like a decent figure. Elvin in the home.
The Super 7. Okay,
Yeah,
so okay, Dart, let me get into this. No,
I'm still here. I'm still here.
A valid point. He makes a valid point. Yes, he just, I don't know why he put me on the big screen. But anyways, the reason why I got these ones is because at the time I had pre-ordered these well before they announced, that they're going to cancel the Simpsons line, because I love the Simpsons and they were the only ones that I knew at the time were making Simpsons characters. So I had to jump on ship. Don't get me wrong. They're not perfect, but I mean, this guy comes with a bag of chips and he's just so fun. Like, I wish the QCs were better for a lot of these things, but the accessories they put in there is fun. It's great. And, there's obviously the...
I put you on the big screen because I thought you would show your figure off. the Space Homer.
And then going to what I was going to say here, like Cowabunga says, I'm excited for Jack's Simpsons line. I don't mind these and the characters there. Yeah. I'm excited for Jax to see what they can do. I'm happy that the Simpsons are going to somewhat be around from another company. But these are I like them. I'm going to put them on my shelf next to Jax, and I'm totally okay with that. But I had pre-ordered these a while ago, right?
Honestly, if they did the full family, I would have just pre-ordered those. Period. Like, I want a set of the Simpsons family in some form.
Obviously the family I would want, of course, first and foremost. But the characters like Duffman, Krusty, Moe, Bartman, like those are awesome characters, right? And I'm happy that I have these in some capacity. We'll see when Jada starts bringing these out how good they are.
It's Jax.
Sorry,
I wish
Jax.
Jada did it. I wish Jada
Sorry,
did
Jax. I don't know why I keep saying Jada. Anyways, let's see. I'm going to hold off reservations. And you know what? I can compare them to this and see how they are, right? And let people know what I think.
What company did them in the 90s?
Playmates.
Was it it was Playmates. Okay.
Yeah, I had a bunch of them. I even had the play sets, like The Simpsons Home.
Yeah.
I believe.
I had the
Mayor Quimby's podium.
I had the Homer in Hell with the donuts one where you crank it and then the donuts go in his mouth. I had that one.
Yeah, I had a ton of those. I think I had maybe about 50 to 60 of them from that series.
And they're easily accessible too back then. Because as they should be, they released the Simpsons family and all the supporting cast from popular to least popular, they just pumped them out.
Yeah.
There should have been no reason Super 7. Honestly, I think they believed they would have the rights to this for a long time.
Yeah. So they were playing the long game.
Yeah.
Which
and that
I don't blame them, because how often do you hear a line disappearing after like 2-3 waves? Right? Usually it's like 5 or 6 waves and they're done. But I don't think they foresaw the difficulty it was to make a profit from this. They really thought they're going to make a ton of profit from this, because
it's the Simpsons, man.
I know. I know
you're being polite, but you see how they're pumping out the Ninja Turtle stuff.
Yeah.
You see how they have the luxury of being like, here's Rat King. Oh, you don't like that face? We're going to redo it again.
FYI, I have no skin in the teeth. They're not sponsors. They never gave me free stuff. This is all me paying money for it because I love The Simpsons that much that I knew that there was going to be some issues, and I knew Super 7 had some issues with a lot of their lines, and people have complained on message boards and even here. But I couldn't give up having a chance to get the Simpsons, so I had to get them, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, the accessories, they kill it, man. He's like the bag of chips is hilarious. The ruffles are actually in the little chips.
Yeah, I like that. I like
That's
that.
so
That's
good.
just
That's
every
so good.
scene's memorable.
Yeah, so good. I enjoy watching them with my kids. I absolutely enjoy watching because my kids are just giggling away, right? Especially the older episodes.
I was
They're
gonna
so
ask.
good.
I
They're
was gonna
so good.
ask. Do you show them the older
Oh
episodes?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
those
They
were
actually
money.
like the older ones
Those were
more than
money.
the
Those were the
yeah.
best. Yeah, as they
They
should.
love the older one because Conan and
If
Brian's
you said
writing was
otherwise, I'd come over.
Conan and Brian, when he was on there as a writer, was just brilliant.
Yeah.
Just brilliant. But yeah, so that is my haul for this week, and it carried over from last week as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it. Do you have anything else?
No, that Yamcha was the thing. Oh, you know what I did forget? So I didn't come yet, but I got a shipping notification. I need to
That
stop
doesn't
ordering.
count.
No, I need to stop ordering from random sites.
Okay, what did you order?
The Fury Toys Ninja Turtle. Remember how I was like, oh, they shrank him and it's
Oh
dumb.
yeah,
and I hate it.
yeah.
I canceled. I clearly ordered 2 again and I forgot
Oh,
to cancel. So I was like, I got a shipping notification for Donatello. So we'll see how that bad boy is. Worst case scenario, I got another turtle. Can't be mad about that. That's a first world problem. So I'm not like complaining. I'm not complaining.
All right, let's get into our toy talks of the week.
So you jumped all over this. It's anyone listening, it's SH Figuarts Trunks GT. I don't necessarily like this look, but if you're trying to be a completionist, and for a lot of people, GT was the next phase in their childhood, then yeah, it looks accurate. I have no complaints about.
I think GT is probably the least favorite of my Dragon Ball shows, but it still had some cool looking characters.
Yeah. This is my least favorite Trunks look.
Is it because of the khaki pants?
Khaki pants. The jacket isn't as.
Do you know how desirable khaki pants are? They're great.
Man,
as a dad myself, I want to say khakis are great.
Like, what is
lots
this
of
dude
pockets?
Doing? What is this dude doing? I'm glad they are releasing. Listen, like my biggest complaint is there's another Trunks they released. It just means they're doing fans a service here. Anyone who likes GT gets another GT character. And if you want to be super completionist, you get the tail for Goku.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like how they do that? Do you like how they include other pieces for characters?
I find it ridiculous.
Okay.
The fact that he doesn't have a tail with his own packaging, it's ridiculous. Like, who thought that the tail insert in Trunks packaging is going to make them sell more?
Actually, out of curiosity, does that mean he had a plug for the tail this whole time and they just didn't include it?
That's a great point. Oh, man, that's a good one. There's just a giant hole in the back, right?
He's got a literal butthole.
I mean,
It's a peg hole for the stand, the flight stand. But if anyone wants the Goku tail, then now you got the option to do so. Of course, he needed a tail to turn into Super Saiyan 4, so that makes sense. If you want a Goku shelf, there it is. You pre-ordering this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know I asked you that. You're all in for Dragon Ball. What would you say is your favorite Trunks look?
Oh man, that's a tough one because I've always griped with the two. The one where the long hair down.
In the Saiyan armor or
in the Saiyan armor.
Yeah.
And then the one where he's got the yellow hair with the jacket on.
I like the BoJack movie one where he like rips off his sleeves and he's just like Jack.
Oh, so
like I like that.
So the black tank top, right?
And he still has the long hair, but it's in a ponytail.
Yes, that's good too.
I like that one. And then when he goes Super Saiyan, it just like so.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Trunks' first appearance with the sword is the best. I have that one, Michael. Made me get up. You didn't make me do anything. I just want to show Trunks off. So I do have that
well,
one.
since we're talking about trunks, I might as well open up the other trunks that I have sitting here for like weeks.
Yeah, open that one up. There was QC issues with the Boy from the Future trunks. The arm pops off pretty easy. I didn't even try there. Like, you saw how easy that came off. And the belt comes undone super easy. So I might just glue that.
Well, thanks for winning my opening of the box.
Sorry, you might have a good decent one. But otherwise, this is my second favorite look. Oh, you got the wobble legs. You got the stanky legs, dude. mine's
It's not
okay.
too bad. It's not too bad.
Mine's okay. Who would you say is your favorite character then, Trunks?
Wait, are we doing 2 favorite characters today?
Did I ask you another one? No, I asked you favorite look.
Well, you talked. We said we're gonna talk about a favorite character from one of the shows. That's
okay. I'm glad you did that. Anyways, okay, we'll hold off then. We'll hold off on Trunks.
Yeah, we can't do 2 of them. We gotta make the audience wait a little bit here.
And then Figma.
Who is this Michael person coming here talking? Slicing up Frieza is fire. Look, sir. We don't type fire. We do the emoji. So come on.
Obviously, with all due respect, that was big news. But Akira Toriyama passed.
Yes,
I don't want to not acknowledge that. But we feel like the news has already been talked about so much, it just seems redundant.
It's okay to talk about it. It's okay. Yeah.
But it was a big. Okay, how do I word this? It was a simple, straightforward show that had depth, and it had a big impact in a lot of kids and adults' lives. I think I was talking to you and Justin, where I know like the most gangster people would be like talking about all the like bloodshed, and then they're like, yeah, and then I had to go home to watch Dragon Ball Z. It's like, wow, like everyone, aside from one person that we know, watched this show, had a big impact. Mad respects to him, and he will be surely missed. Even more so because people couldn't even decide what was canon and not canon. They decided what was canon was whatever he touched. So now where do we go from there? Like, is everything else just dirt to these people? Will they acknowledge it as being a legitimate Dragon Ball continuation? I'm curious to see what the future holds for it. But it is a sad day. Like,
it is. It is.
Yeah.
I hope whoever does take the reins tries to do their best to keep it very close to what he built.
Yeah.
Right. Don't try to change and remove characters. Like, I don't want to see the legacy characters removed.
Oh, that'd be ridiculous. I don't think so. You think that's a possibility?
Well,
because they tried that with Gohan in the 90s and it just didn't work.
If enough money's on the table to make changes so they can sell more toys, you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
Right.
Michael here is the in-depth, like he's the Dragon Ball guy. Do you trust the next phase of creators with this IP? Like, do you think it will be successful still? I mean, it's still Dragon Ball at the end of the day. Are you worried? Like, how do you feel product wise? I know you're sad that he passed, but are you worried about the franchise?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting times.
Yeah.
Well, we have to wait for the new show to come out, right? When is that slated to come out? Any idea?
I was like, what new show are you talking? I was like, oh, I blocked that from my memory. Dice, what is it? Dyson? Dragon Ball Die?
Dice Chicken. That's what it is.
Daima.
There you go. It's going to be great. Come on, D. It's going to be great.
Well, what they did with that is they're turning them all kids again for anyone listening. Most people know it, but I feel like the listeners still need it.
Soft reboot. That's
you think so? I don't think so.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. I was like, no, there's no way they're rebooting it now. The premise is they get turned into kids. That's kind of corny to me. I want to see Goku go to the next phase of power, not necessarily a new form, but I want to see them go forward. Anytime they turn him into a kid, it's to hinder him for plot purposes. So we'll see. It should be fun overall, though. I'm surprised Darth doesn't like anime. Darth says anime's whack. I never got into Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z with respect, but I never liked it.
I want to know, Darth, I want to know why you didn't get into it. Give me a why.
There was so much talking. I bet you.
You know what? If that's the reason, I don't blame him, because I felt when I first was introduced to this, especially Z, I was like, this is taking forever. But sometimes you just gotta get past it and then realize, okay, it was worth the wait,
Yeah.
and now the payoff is great. So that kind of kept me going with Dragon Ball. I'm like, okay, sometimes you're gonna see fillers. And we always complain when we don't get enough episodes, and then we complain when we get a lot of episodes. And that's with anything. I
It's
at least
it's
I can
not
speak
so
for
much.
myself.
Yeah, no, you're right. But the thing for me was there'd be filler. We'd make it so far, like we'd make it to Namek, and then because YTV didn't have the dubs, they'd start all the way back to the beginning. So after seeing the stupid farmer 5 times, like the show took like 5 years to finish. Like I don't know, man. Dragon Ball for me is just meh. The cartoon
Uh,
design, the way the anime is, that makes
but the
sense.
animation is drawn so many different ways. There's so many different anime. There's got to be one out there for Darth that he will end up watching. It's got to be one out there.
Like even like a Street Fighter anime or something. Like there's so many
Something,
spin-offs.
yeah,
There's so
yeah.
many. Like, do you like Street Fighter, Darth? Like, do you watch because you're a DC guy, so did you watch like Batman or
Oh,
Young
jeez.
Justice or any of
Don't
that?
click on
I'm
that.
not clicking on that, Otaku, but you're not wrong. But
To each their own. Oh man.
One Punch Man, I love One Punch Man.
I've not seen that. But I've seen, actually, you know what? No, wrong correction. I have seen a couple episodes. Wasn't my cup of tea, but I could see why there's an appeal for it.
So the thing about that is it's a comedy, but it's
Yeah.
not Western comedy. So that
Yeah.
put people off. They didn't know how to react
Yeah.
to it. The same way Mashal is a comedy. Like their comedy is different.
Michael
Dime is
wrote
interesting.
your story.
Good. I like that. Thank you, Michael.
Go ahead, read it then.
I'm about to. Or just
Okay.
Thanks, Michael. Anyways, moving on to Zelda here. So Michael says Daima is interesting because it goes back to the old roots of Dragon Ball, where it's more about martial arts and simple stories like Red Ribbon Army, less transformation, and Super Ki Blast. So what I liked about Super when it got to the tournament arc is they stopped making it purely about transformations. Like for instance, Master Roshi held his own somehow. Tien held his own. Like they didn't win necessarily, but they were still capable of not losing. They were able to benefit their team in some sense. It wasn't just about stacking power. And what Master Roshi said in the manga is, hey, so you're really strong in all, Goku, but did you forget the fundamentals? Like he called him out. He's like, all you do is stack your power on top of each other and you keep unlocking these powers, but you don't necessarily use the fundamentals I taught you. I'm like, thank you. Because that's what the show turned into. It's like, what form will I use to beat the final villain? And that's when it got boring to me. It's like, okay, so he's going to need Super Saiyan 5 to beat this guy. In a way they did that. They just made them colors instead of numbers. So Michael does have a point, and I appreciate it, and so we'll see. Only anime I liked was Pokemon.
Hey, we found one that he likes. There you go.
Okay.
See?
I'm actually surprised. Darth's an animal guy. That's probably why.
I've never met anybody that does not like at least one anime.
Yeah.
At least one. Always something is there. That's the great thing about anime is the variety is insane. There's just so many great stories and styles to choose from. You're gonna like something.
Yeah.
Right. Who said anime Dragon Ball is meh? Who said that?
YouTube user, obviously. No,
Otaku
said it. Otaku said it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
wow,
shocked.
Okay.
I was shocked to hear that.
But he's an otaku, so his anime level is higher than everyone else's. So I get it.
I mean, hey,
he's into the deep stuff.
Yeah, you like what you like, but I mean, hey, I just want to say that is Dragon Ball is the most.
What did I say?
Popular.
I said the word deep. I said deep. The next thing he says out of his mouth, it's not that deep. I knew it. I called it. What do you watch, Otaku? Like, what's your go-to anime if you had a choice? Holy, we derailed here.
Okay, let's ask a question to everybody here. What's more popular, Pokemon or Dragon Ball worldwide?
I thought Pokemon was the #1 and longest running franchise. I don't know. I might be wrong. There was a record they broke.
Let's ask people here in the chat. Is it Pokemon or is it Dragon Ball?
I think Pokemon, due to the games and the toy sales, games,
I'm
movies.
just I don't doesn't matter what it is. I'm talking about
Yeah,
just in general popularity.
I think that, and I'm just giving my reason.
Oh, look at this for a guy that does not like it. He's saying Dragon Ball by
Are
a
you
mile.
sure though? Look at all the toys. Look at all the toys that Pokemon's made. All the movies they
It's
made.
funny. I have the opposite response to this. It's so funny
To darts.
because I'm not a Pokemon person. Like I don't care for Pokemon.
I respect it, but I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's I was just gonna say that I respect the hell out of it because of how big it is and how many things they were able to spin it off, right?
Yeah.
I think Pokemon it might be the most popular anime in the world currently. I think it Dragon Ball lost a little bit of his lackluster after GT dropped. But
Like super put them back on the
put their
map,
brother
but yeah.
map, but I think they lost a generation there in between.
The thing about Pokemon, it's become an everyday part of people's lives. Like it's just
You
there.
gotta catch them all.
Like if you're seeing it in some form, it's clothing, it's Pokemon Go, it's the handheld games, it's the Switch games, or whatever they have on that. Detective Pikachu, all the movies, all the TV, the Detective Pikachu movie. Like you may not realize that it's there, but it's there in the background. Like you've passed
Were you surprised of how lackluster the movie was?
Pokemon the first movie with Mewtwo
Well, the actual live movie that came out.
with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
I like that movie a lot actually. So
really.
I was surprised I liked it. I went there. I was like, why are you making me watch this?
I didn't even finish it.
Oh, you don't like it?
I probably watched 50 minutes of it, and I'm just like, I gave it a good shot.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it for me.
It was 100% Ryan who saved. Like
Yeah,
he made it interesting for me. The internet made it popular, but that doesn't
internet
make
went
it.
popular. Pokemon.
I guess so. That doesn't mean it's not popular though.
Let us
There's
know
a
which one
reason.
you're talking about. The internet. I'm assuming Pokemon because Dragon Ball was pre-internet anyway, so I'm assuming he's
I don't
talking
know.
about.
Pokemon Red and Blue like blew up. I remember.
Oh yeah, there's friends of mine who are like, I want to get both of them. Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? Aren't they essentially the same game?
Yeah,
How dare you say that? I'm like, whoa, relax. I have
in
no idea.
in elementary school, one of my classmates, he downloaded the emulator in ROM and he put it on a red and blue floppy and he was selling them at school, but he was kind of a jackass. So someone ratted him out and the police came and we had an assembly on the importance of not pirating media. And
Wow.
we were like 8 years old at the time. So we're just like,
Wow.
we don't understand what's happening here. It was just, yeah,
Did
Pokemon
they
was
arrest him?
influential. He was 8. No, they didn't do anything to him. He got arrested
Chief
later.
Wiggum would have arrested him.
He got arrested later.
And then he had a downward spiral in his teenage life, and now he's a drug
No,
addict.
he made connections. He made connections, and he became super like this is a whole other story. But anyways, I think Pokemon
Hey,
wins.
Pox here.
I don't think the TGC really elevated Pokemon. It literally had two resurgences: 2016 during the Pokemon Go, and then the pandemic with cards. But that's what I mean, though. Like you are saying, it wasn't in your face popular. I'm saying it was always there.
You talking about
And it
me?
was no Pock.
Oh, okay.
It's Pokemon has always been there, and it's just been so ingrained in society that you could bow out and be like, Pokemon sucks. But it has been in your face and you just didn't notice because of
I will
how
admit, when that stupid mobile game came out and everybody's randomly showing up the gym windows trying to catch these Pokemon. You remember that mobile?
yeah, Pokemon Go.
Yeah, and these weirdos are walking across the street, not even
Yeah.
looking for cars, they're just looking for.
They swarmed my friend's apartment parking lot because the gym was there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was wild, man.
I used to go to the mall and I see by the fountains these nerds.
Metro Town?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the gym was, baby. I've never played that game.
I was so tempted to just go by them, go poof like that, and they'll just go falling into the fountain. I was so tempted. But it was so popular. I said, let's give it a try.
Oh, you played it? I never played it, so I don't know.
I
Could you
turned it
fight in
on.
it?
I found some stuff, and then after all, I'm like, what am I doing with my life here?
Could you
These
fight other
nerds.
people in it? Can you
I'd
fight other
rather go
people?
and collect figures, okay? I'm gonna go find real things in life, not digital eggs or balls, whatever you call them.
Pokemon the card were huge in the 90s. Yep. I remember that. We had a store called Belushi's in Surrey Place Mall.
Oh, I remember that.
There was a holographic Charizard they had in the glass case, $200. My
Only
little
$200.
only 200 at the time when it first came out.
What's
That's
it worth
pretty.
now?
I don't know. I don't even want to look. I haven't
Probably
played
2
Pokemon yet.
million. Didn't like Logan Paul or something have it around his neck like a weirdo?
No, that was a fake.
Oh, he didn't even realize it was a fake, and it was.
He bought pallets of Pokemon cards, and they were all fakes.
Ouch.
But
and people buy his drinks.
People those aren't legal here. Apparently, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're not legal because they're not good for you.
But I see them in the Circle K's and all that. People speculated he made the whole fake thing to get views. So I don't know. I can't tell anymore with influencers. I never played Pokemon Go. Darth said.
Yeah, the cards were made Pokemon though. The collectible essence of it all.
I think it's the games. Pac
no. I think the cards.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Pac disagreed. I think
because kids are still going to stores and buying cards.
I think they're popular. I just don't know if they.
But I think the cards are your foundation of the growth. The games came after. Like you don't make games before you make.
Well, they made Pokemon Red and Blue, and then the cards.
The cards were before all of that.
Are you sure? I think it was the game.
I'm not a Pokemon aficionado, but somebody tell me the cards came first before the games, right? Please correct one of us. Who's
you could be right. I don't know. Okay,
I'm assuming
here it is.
Okay.
The game was released first above all. So the game was the god. So the games came out first.
So how did they make a game without a base of cards? See, the cards were first. Look.
No, man, look. It says it here.
Oh my god, we're gonna be here till tomorrow.
Pokemon database says the game was released first, and then the trading cards.
What year?
Hold on.
Okay.
But that was only in Japan. Pokemon never reached the US until 1996, where both the game, the cartoon, and the cards were released at the Electronic Entertainment Expo in Atlanta. So in the Western society, they all came out at the same time. In Japan, it was the video game and then the cards.
Oh, hey, this is a show about everybody and everything.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? Not like obviously
for what? Okay, we always talk about your McFarlane right off the bat. Take a seat.
Yeah, I purposely put his in the middle today.
Sit down, YouTube user, for a second. Go grab some ginger tea.
Pac here normally comes on in the middle, so I put McFarlane in the middle. And what does he do? He comes on first thing this time. First thing. We already talked about you, Pac. I said I watched your show last week. I told everyone you don't watch Invincible, which is kind of weird. So you better get on that. Anyways, okay. Ooh, that took a turn. That segued into a whole other topic. Next week's
passionate about their Pokemon.
Yeah. Even we got into it, and we don't even play it.
I didn't get into it. I just didn't know. I just assumed because I remember a long time ago, cards were the thing in Canada. So I think you're right. In Japan, maybe the games, but here in North America, I think cards would really set off people.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Western society versus the Japanese society. That's what's causing confusion here. So there's two different elements in this debate, which is
Can we get on with the toys of the week here?
So
anyway, Zelda's been on the screen for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Anyways, here's this elf boy. What else we got going?
Who's probably gonna be the second fiddle in the Zelda movie. I'm calling it right now.
Don't be like that.
I'm calling it right now. You're gonna have a Zelda movie where Zelda's gonna say, "I don't need your help, Link. Beat it." That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now.
I don't think so.
I'm calling it right now. All right, go.
He has the Triforce of no.
Yeah, he's gonna hand it to Zelda. That's what he's gonna do.
It doesn't work like
that.
Here
you go. I fought all these demons and goblins and things in the caves and solved many puzzles, and I turned a rope into a magical, rope.
Get out of here.
And I lashed it across to the other lava pit area, and I found this sword for you, and here it is. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, see you later. I'm gonna go. No, Darth asks, "Is this Link new?" Yeah, it hasn't been released yet. It's from the new game, the
Looks
Tears of the
awesome
Kingdom.
though.
How do you feel? You're not the biggest Zelda fan. I know
I bought
people
all the
were.
Zelda games and never played more than 20 minutes of it. I
I
actually
didn't
gave
play.
the last game, the one that came off the Switch, brand new. I just handed it to Justin. I'm like,
Yeah, I
here
watched
you
him
go.
play it. I was like, I don't need to play anymore. Justin's playing.
Yeah, and he did crazy things on there. He made
I'm
like Star Wars vehicles from there.
Yeah. I like this. This looks good. I like my Link wearing a green tunic, but whatever.
Not buying this Link. I hated the new game.
I didn't get into the new game because of the building and
From what
element.
company?
Figma. So
Figma. There you go.
good smile company.
Good smell.
The same ones who did the Guyver. I have the previous Link. I have no real issues with Figma currently. There are hit and misses with them. Hopefully this is good. It looks good. Like, so you have two versions. You have your deluxe version and then you have your standard version. The deluxe
It's
version
just
comes with
Nintendo's
all
Game
of
of
the
Thrones.
yeah, basically. You
Yeah.
have all these, like the cape, the tunic, the extra accessories, the bow, the portal. So I like that you could put all of his weapons on him. I like how G.I. Joe did the same thing. I hate when you get a lot of accessories and they don't fit anywhere. So you have all these. You have the Master
Yeah,
Sword.
he's how is that not going to fall backwards without
You,
the stand?
you got the Figma stand.
No, without the stand.
Oh no, that's what the Figma stands for.
Like they got that. They really rushed that second shot there on the right. Like, oh, it's gonna fall quickly. Take a picture.
No man, that's anime. Look at his face. You telling me that's not anime? Look at those eyes. 100% anime. When you get eyes like that, that's anime, baby. Plus,
Darth, that is 100% anime. I'm sorry, buddy.
He's in denial.
It's okay.
It's okay if you like some
okay.
anime.
We're here. We'll talk to you, Darth. It's okay. That is 100% anime. That looks good though, man.
The accessories are pretty sweet, right?
So did they make a green version of this too?
No, because there is none in the game. Like that's his look in the game. So there's no. There are other versions.
Zelda's gonna wear the green then.
No, she's a ghost.
Woo!
Figma's made, I want to say like 7 links now.
There's no need to cry.
Yeah,
tears of happiness, tears of joy that you've realized that you loved anime. That's what
you accidentally liked an anime looking character. And then the portal here.
He's melting. Oh, that's a portal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or melting, whatever you want. It looks good.
He's coming out of the water.
Looks good. I'm curious about the quality control, especially when you have torsos that pop out of the hips like this.
Yeah.
Like, is it going to be loose? Is it going to peg in? Is it going to be fine?
I wonder if they make an exclusive green edition.
Probably not. I don't think so. You can change his clothes in the game, but they didn't do that with the last one, so I don't think they'd do it with this one. Who knows, though? Figma might do it.
Okay.
If it was McFarlane 100%, you get 7 versions of Link. This money's good. This dollar's gonna be bonkers. Is this buck new? Yeah, it is. They never really reuse parts. Like they do they do a new sculpt for every character they do. Same with the Guyver I showed off before. So this is the newest released one. They did one in the past, and they just remade him entirely. So they aren't really about reusing or re-releasing old pieces. So that's cool of them. But then there's also QC issues with other characters. Like I hate my Doomslayer. I hate that figure so much. I think that's absolute trash. Anyways,
jeez,
I just put this up because I want you to buy these. So I just sprinkle in Kamen Riders every so often.
Are you serious?
This one gave me a little citrus feel. This one reminded me of orange peel slices. That's probably what they're going for. Who knows? Because Kamen Rider is crazy like that. They do weird things. This guy looks dope to me. So you got Kamen Rider. Oh, orange arms. There you go. Are you getting this? Pre-orders open. Pre-orders open 4 days ago.
Yeah, I hate you.
Now, Common Riders normally come in pairs. So you have Common Rider Orange Arms. Pre-order went up March 14th.
You know, I just realized
What's up?
I have 4 Common Riders in the other room, and I didn't even show it today.
Elvin.
Well, do you want me to go look for it quickly or forget it?
Yeah, I do. But I also want to show you this. Kablamo. You
Oh
have
my
this one as
god,
well.
that
You have
looks
this
so
one as
good.
well.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
You have this one as well.
Oh
Common
my god.
Rider Banana
I
Arms.
really don't like you right now.
Came out March 14th.
Baron Banana Arms? How do you not want to get this guy?
I like how you went from like these
Oh
weren't
my
even on.
god, that
these,
is such
these
an
weren't on your
awesome name.
radar.
Tell me there's a better name out there for a guy right now for Common Rider or any. Oh my god.
Look at all these. Look
I
at all
have
these
that
beauties.
one in the other room.
I know. I was just showing you them because I didn't know if you got them or not. I preferred Orange Arms. I like this one more. They both look good to me.
So good. He looks like a very delicious Atlantic crab or Alaskan crab. Yeah, Atlantic lobster or Alaskan crab. He looks like very delicious.
I like him more. I think they both look good though.
But he's got the sicker name.
Baron Banana Arms.
Come on, like, it's so cool.
Are you so how are you going purely based on like which ones look cool to you?
Looks.
Yeah, okay.
I don't even care what the stories are. I don't care who the boss or the leader is. I just love the looks. But I've got to slow this down, and you're not helping. You're not helping.
I'm helping.
You're helping in a negative way.
I agree. Personally, I don't know anything about Kamen Rider, but same with Ultraman. But what I did do is I went based on looks. I ended up with these two bad boys, same character. And then after I get a character that I think looks cool, I backtrack, read up on the lore, try to find the shows, the manga. Marvel came out with a comic for this dude, so I've been reading up on him. Kamen Rider, it's the I think it's 01 Hopper. Anyways, so I'm excited for Elvin to get these because I'm certainly not going to. You said you got these ones?
I have 4 of them. I don't know exactly. This one I have.
Okay.
It's in the. I think so. I have to check because they're all shiny and cool.
They do look cool. I know you got. Oh, I got you him,
and I got the other one.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, all of them.
So him. Spectre.
Should I go look for them?
No, it's okay. I'm not gonna make you do that. Show it off next week. I'm not gonna make you do that. So unless you want to open them on camera, then by all means, please do.
I'll open it next week. How about that?
Okay. Ghost I saw in person at the Tamashii Nation store. I passed on him. And then Spectre made me want to go and get Ghost. So I'll probably end up with both of these two. They look ridiculous.
Look at that. Is that a super soaker? What? It's an arm, isn't it?
It's an arm. You know those grab mechanical arms?
Yeah. Oh my god, that looks awesome.
And then Ghost's weapon is a sword gun thing. I don't know what's up with that. Again, these are two characters that I'll buy and then go find out the lore. If Nemo was here, he could fill us in.
I just want these guys fighting Power Rangers.
Yeah. They all go on that shelf.
Oh my god, it looks so good. He's wearing a WWE belt, both of them.
And then we have
I have these two as well.
Do you? You got these two?
Yeah.
Kamen Rider Drive, Kamen Rider Mach, Generation.
You know what these two remind me of?
Turbo.
Ironhide and Ratchet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's right, baby.
Oh god, Carper's here.
Oh, yay. Ignore him. Maybe go away.
Anyways, last look for you. I was gonna try to make you buy these. I was gonna try to make you buy these, but you already did.
Yes.
5K Toys. They previewed their Not Pit. So anyone who
Armpit. They should just called it Armpit. That's what they should have called it. And nobody would sue them ever. Not Pit is just boring. Come up with like fun stuff like Armpit.
That's their go-to thing. They not the character's name. That's just their default.
I seen these at the swap meet on Saturday. Which ones? The Kamen Riders?
Yeah, Kamen Rider.
Okay.
Did
you cop them then? Like,
I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares about Kamen Rider. That's a you thing that came out of nowhere.
I think 78 Toys does, or 78 Studios, or 78. articulation.
points. Yeah, you're just
It's something. It's
you
something.
merged like 7 people's names together.
It's something. They're all 78s.
So we have Pitt here. People were upset because they gave him a nose. Pitt in the comic doesn't have a nose. I don't see the big deal. Just
Yeah,
send
so
it
they
off.
don't get sued. That's why he has a nose.
That's what I said. But like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever.
It doesn't matter. I like how it doesn't matter. Okay.
The one on the right here was the old Build-A-Figure that goes for between $300 and $500 now, depending on who you're asking. So it's nice that this third-party company's doing it. It basically looks the exact same aside from the nose.
Are you getting it?
No, I don't care about Pitt at all. He
was a Marvel Legends for Toy Biz days.
He was so that's what that Build-A-Figure is from. It was the Toy Biz Legendary Heroes where they had like Savage Dragon, the Darkness, and all those image characters. They did a lot of image characters.
Is that when Marvel had the rights to them?
Todd and Marvel were still in buddy terms.
Okay.
So he used Toy Biz to get some of his characters out there in toy form.
Darth is getting him.
Oh, Darth, do you like Pitt? Or do you just like the fact like it's just like a ripped Hulk looking dude? I'm happy that people get him now and they don't have to pay.
That's a Grail bath. I had that bath and I sold it.
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't care for the character.
Like, why is this Hulk in chains?
I'm like, who is this dude? Gray Hulk wannabe? Like, get this out of here. I remember chucking him into the back of the room. It's like, I don't care for this thing. And then somebody offered me, I think, $50. I'm like, yeah, here you go.
Don't tell that to people on air.
I don't care. Today, that was a great day. $50. I enjoyed it.
At the very least, this made me
so do you get
to go look it up.
How many figures is this? Like 4 of them here, or what is this?
No. So the one on the right here in the big, that's the Build-A-Figure. So I just put it up for comparison. Oh, no, I believe you get either a red or a gray version from 5K Toys. Yeah. Okay. See, I called it.
I'm not saying it's bad looking. I'm just saying that's not my thing. But he looks pretty good. So you get to pick one of them, or you could buy both, or how does that work?
They normally have either color options.
Okay.
They give you 2 color options.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna go read this after this episode.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm just every time I see something from the 90s, like I'm gonna give it a try.
Fair enough.
Yeah, good. It looks like an import figure Hulk. That's what this is. Good articulation. It looks like
the new America's ass right there.
Doesn't look that like that good.
It's got good girth.
Yeah, it's hefty. It really comes down to quality control. It has all the requirements, double jointed.
Oh, it's got butterfly joints.
Diaphragm joint.
Probably bicep swivels. It looks like it's got bicep swivels.
Yeah. Because despite people saying they want double jointed arms, when you get to characters,
how are you going to even bend that with those?
That's what I mean. When you get to the characters this hefty, double joints don't matter in regard to the biceps.
He's gonna go like this, and that's about it. You're not gonna get past.
Oh, that was very generous of you. Elvin did maybe 80 degrees. I'm thinking 45. And then we have Haya Toys. They did their Contra operation. That'll do after Contra revealed. Did you used to play Contra?
Oh yeah,
I played it on the SNES.
I think everybody did.
Yeah. Capcom released official ones that came with their game collector edition. I think it was like $200. So Haya Toys, like, hold my beer, and then they're releasing these.
Of course they did.
So anyone who doesn't want to pay $200 for the game and the 4 points of articulation action figures, you could get these decent ones. Okay, here's the McFarlane stuff. Oh, those arms will get about 69%. Yeah, probably. Like
that's
okay.
That's very spot on. Though that percentage is very spot on.
This image here is the bend. And in the Build-A-Figure, like the left arm there or the right arm there, that's as far as it would bend. That's nothing really. So he's purely there for aesthetic purposes.
Yeah, he's a glorified statue.
Speaking of glorified statue, no, We have the Superman,
Oof. I thought I was
Superman
mean.
Blue,
You're mean.
electric power one. YouTube user Pock, how do you feel about the Superman that they revealed? Do you care about this one? Do you think it does it justice? Should it have been a darker blue?
They did justice. I like that.
That was an accident. Don't.
No,
That was
it
an
wasn't.
accident.
Stop lying.
I feel like a translucent blue would have been better for his energy-based powers. Then we
Don't
have,
worry, D. They're gonna do the gold or
oh yeah, the
translucent
gold.
edition. It'll be called Platinum Plus Edition.
No, because they're gonna repaint him red for that one.
No, they're gonna repaint red, and then they're gonna do the glow in the dark version, then the translucent version,
Oh yeah,
then the bronze version, and then the black and white version. And then they're gonna bring it all together in a big box, and he's gonna sign one paper in there, and people are gonna go nuts and buy it all.
how silly of me. You're probably right.
That's what's gonna happen. And you know what? Good for him, because if people are still buying it, then keep doing it.
I feel like he's getting better. Hold on, but the repaint of the Batman is such a cop out for Spurgeon to get plastic. Yeah. Let's see what Pock says. The Build-A-Figure is great, but I don't know the wave is okay. Okay, interesting. I gotta buy the whole wave just for Plastic Man. Okay.
You know what? Honestly, Plastic Man looks awesome. I was so close, because here's the thing with this character. There's no size limitation to this guy. He could do anything and be at any size. So he could fit right in with my hero collections from DC because he's Elastic Man. So, or Plastic Man, sorry. And I'm thinking of getting that, but I don't want to buy the wave. So
no, don't do it.
I'm just going to wait for Todd to release him again, because they're going to put a different head on him and release him. Just watch. And I'll buy it then.
So I remember in the past they released the so they did the King Shark Build-A-Figure, and then they released him separately in different colors. They've kind of stopped doing that. They do it here and there. So I'm curious, from all you McFarlane fans, do you think they will release Plastic Man in like a darker red or something? Do you think you'll get
absolutely 100%?
Okay,
100%. They're going to re-release them with a slight different look.
Here's the Batman that YouTube.
That picture of that Batman looks good.
It looks good,
but I'm not getting it.
Okay, and then we have a Jon Stewart in his first appearance look without the mask. Make it cheaper on the paint applications. They're going to release it black and white variant.
Yeah, they're going to do black and white. They're going to do a bronze version. Trust me, they're going to do it all.
Darth feels dirty. This is the only McFarlane DC wave I'm getting. Well, we got.
No, you've seen the light. You're going to get anime from now on.
He accidentally liked anime this whole time.
He's like, oh my God, I love anime. I must get them all now. Go catch them all.
So here's the Plastic Man.
Looks so good, man. I just wish it was like a bendy, plasticky. You know what I mean? Like,
it must have the bendy wire. Like, there's no way they wouldn't do that.
It's so good. That's probably the best figure they made.
You think so?
Yeah, because it just hits it on every level. Except for the toes. I don't know what's up with that.
That's accurate. Like,
is it?
Yeah, he does that with his feet.
He doesn't have definition in his toes?
No, he's kind of like goopy.
Oh, okay, then. There you go. Then
so that's what
they've nailed it then. They've nailed
it,
a figure. And yes, you heard that right. I said McFarlane DC Universe has finally nailed a figure. Perfect. This is probably the best figure they've made, in my opinion.
I need someone to get their hands on it to see.
If somebody comes around, somebody finds this, like somebody's selling the bath all together, let me know. I'll probably pick it up, but I'm not getting the whole wave. No way.
I thought it was bendy wire, but it might not be. So you see that loop-de-loop arm on the left there? It's sculpted like that. Like that's
kind of odd. That part's kind of odd.
I thought he bent it and wrapped it around, but in the renders here, it's like that's just a piece. So I'm guessing maybe it's not bendable wire. I was hoping for his sake it was, but we'll see.
It's gonna be pretty expensive if you're gonna do it that way.
Mm-hmm. But still, make it good. We go all out. It's Plastic Man.
Well, I'm surprised there's no like additional hands or legs or neck pieces on there. Do you know what I mean?
There are. You got his. Oh, I see what you mean. Hold on a second.
Because I think you could have.
So
And I think that
here's your standard one, right?
yeah.
And then these are the accessories basically. So
Oh,
you
I
got to
see. Okay.
yeah. So you want more? Like you want like a hammer shaped hand or something?
Which is I'm thinking that they might make a deluxe version of this guy
Okay,
down the road and give you a little bit more.
you're probably right. Like,
And if that happens, I will buy it. No, hell's not freezing over. I just, like I said, if they make a good figure, I'll buy it. And he's gonna fit in my shelf because he's basically any size he wants to be, pretty much. So the 7-inch scale won't matter.
So if you want a regular look, the regular arms come with Aquaman. If you want his bendable look, then you got to get everything. Now the fun with these types of characters are swapping out the pieces. So I don't know if I could just buy a set version.
I mean, you have to get the bendable look because what's the point then?
Yeah,
he's just a regular man, right?
I would want the regular look too, though. Like, okay, here's the thing.
Yeah, you get the regular look, but I'm saying if you like, people are saying, "Oh man, I'll just get the regular look and that's it."
No, but people are like, "I'm going to skip Aquaman because I don't want his regular arms." I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, you don't. Are you going to pose him as a regular looking man or this freaky looking dude here? Like, how would you pose him?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know what figure comes with what.
Aquaman comes with his normal like arms and legs.
Okay.
So if you don't want him to look normal, you could skip Aquaman basically.
I'm skipping all of them.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You know, like I'm down for them.
Yeah, but if they make a deluxe or another packaged version, which I know they're gonna do at some point, they're gonna do it, and then I'll jump on.
And then they released I forgot the name of
this. This is a repaint.
Prestige. It's the Prestige mode Batman.
You know why I know it's a repaint? Because I have the original version somewhere in a bag.
I don't even recall this in the game. Was this from like New Game Plus or something? This is called
the Prestige Arkham Knight.
No, I know, but it's called the Prestige suit. So you probably get it after you beat everything.
Yeah.
So is this like the 100% costume? Anyone who is into this suit, let me know. What do you think of it? Do you think this is a cop out? I feel like a lot of his things are cop outs. I mean, that's rude to say, but this is clearly a repaint. Is it a necessary one?
I think the second game, I nearly broke my TV.
Why would there?
Well, I was about 80-something% done of the game, and my data corrupted on my memory card.
Ooh, that sucks.
Or something happened like that, and I literally was just losing. Yeah, so I lost it. Like, I was like, "Oh my god!" I spent all this time, and it's gone. So I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Did your siblings ever erase your data?
No.
Okay, that happened to me once. I was being nice. I was being the nice older, like, because it's me, my brother, and my cousins all lived in the same house. I'm like, yeah, you can play on my PS2, and I come back and she erased everything. And I was like, get out of my room,
get out of my sight.
Yeah,
get out of my family's house.
I didn't talk to her. No, she lived in the house, so I couldn't like not see her. But I was like, I didn't talk to her like for like a month. I had the original release of this, but now I jumped to aftermarket prices, which is funny because the sculpt is nice, but the feet suck.
Oh, did the price really go up for it? I have it tucked away in some bottom shelf corner, some dusted away area.
A lot of McFarlane figures did go up.
I'm going to hit it with the baseball bat.
Get out of here. Shut up. I do like this suit. And then we have
glow in the dark, is it?
Probably. This is the Kryptonite
he's got some
Doomsday.
Cool gym shorts there.
Yeah, it's his workout motif.
Yeah. Get those leg days in. Got to stomp on Superman's head.
He looks accurate. They could have very easily.
Does he? Because on this, on the right, it shows veins.
Oh God!
I don't see any veins.
Come on,
a little. Excuse me. The color is greenish. That is not greenish, and his pants are blue. I don't see blue pants.
Here's nitpick Elvin.
I'm not nitpicking. There's no comparison. These are two different characters or two different versions of Doomsday right here.
I didn't upload it. The Elvin hates everything. Thumbnail. I was gonna say they could have.
You know it, baby. Woo! I'm gonna point it to the sky.
I was gonna say they did a new head sculpt at the very least. Like this is a new head sculpt, so fine. Kudos to them. I was gonna say they didn't change the shorts. The belt's wrong. I was gonna be that
braces.
I was gonna be that guy. But anyone who wants another Doomsday, here it is. And this isn't the Doomsday.
It's nobody's Doomsday.
It was a soldier who got experimented on. There you go. Spoiler
Oh
alert.
my god, yeah.
There you go. Now you don't have to read the comic. That's why this is what this is.
Great.
It was an issue dedicated to Superman having to use his wits instead of his powers, even though this guy should have killed him immediately. It was just an entire issue of him powerless, like being Batman, basically using his environment to take down Doomsday.
Oh god.
Oh, here's your what's his name? Ganesh?
Baby Ganesh. Actually, not baby anymore. It's a teenager or adult-sized Ganesh.
We have Masters of the Universe Snout Spout action figure. Masters of the Universe.
Where them hoes at? Where them hoes at?
Elvin's clearly excited.
Oh, I'm excited, man. He looks awesome. Gonna go pick him up probably tomorrow.
Yeah, this shipped. So they announced it what?
Friday,
and then it shipped immediately.
Yeah,
I like that. That's what they need to be doing.
Yes, sir.
That's what all companies need
have
to
it ready for us. Don't make us wait 6 months or a year. I'm looking at you, Mayfex.
Everyone. Hasbro does that. Mayfex, Bandai.
Yeah, but if you were to pick the worst, it's probably Mayfex.
Yeah,
one of them. There's some other ones out there.
They tease a render. They tease a render, and then 2 years they come out with like the colored version, and then a year later you get your release version. So Elvin's excited for this guy. Anyone who's listening, it's basically a dude with a robot elephant head from the He-Man wave.
Yes,
I really do like their box art.
It looks. I regret not buying 2.
No, you don't need 2.
And then I'm like, no, I don't need 2.
I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to have flag. I'm not going to enable you.
He
One is good enough.
Awesome though.
Because what would you do with 2 of them? If the box doesn't have a window, then it's pointless in my opinion.
Yeah.
What were you? Curiosity. Why do you think you need 2? I'm not shaming you. I'm just curious.
The box art just looks really nice.
Okay. I do like it a lot.
Somebody's probably like, please say you ordered to give one away.
Yeah, please say you got 2 and you regret it.
Oh man, this looks good. This looks really good.
Would you say he's your favorite from the Masters of the Universe line? The Masterverse line, I mean.
I don't know. I don't think he's my favorite, but he's pretty good. I mean, he just looks more premium than everything else. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to pick 3 companies, and I want you to pick your favorite figure from each. Not right now, obviously. Not right now, obviously.
You want to do a latter part of the show?
No, not right now at all. I'm going to give you a week.
Oh, you're teasing everybody right now.
You're going to have time to think about this. I'm not going to put you on the spot.
What's the question?
I'm going to give you like a couple of companies like out of your favorite.
Why don't you give it to everybody else too?
Yeah, okay. I'll put it on the Instagram. But so far, like, what's your favorite Masterverse? What's your favorite Mayfex? Should I narrow it down to Marvel and DC Mayfex? Or should I just say Mayfex in general?
So pick a.
Out of curiosity, I'm just curious what everyone's favorite.
You're saying all time?
In your collection so far.
Okay, so you have to have the product.
No, so if you never got around to it.
Man, this is getting confusing now. You're adding all kinds of elements.
No, there's no elements. I just want to know what everyone's favorite figure is.
Okay, so give me the 3 companies. You said Mayfex?
Mayfex.
Mattel.
Yeah.
And what else?
Let's do Hasbro, even though they're lovely.
Any line from Hasbro.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a lot to unpack there.
That's okay. They can narrow it down. They can be like,
now,
this is my favorite
Marvel. Price range, scale?
Not at all. I just want to know their favorites.
So a HasLab could be included in this?
Yeah, that someone could be like, this is my favorite figure. It's Galactus. And I'm like, that makes sense.
Okay. All right. I'll get back to you.
There's no restrictions. I just want to know everyone's favorite figures in their collections. Yeah. I get curious.
Don't say it now. What?
Dial on, because he spits hot fire. It's from the Chappelle Show. Did you watch Making the Band? Don't worry about it. Me and Pac will reminisce about Making the Band later. He can walk to Queens for some cheesecake. Do you remember that where they had reality TV where like people wanted to be rap stars and like Puff Daddy took them under his wing? It's like, okay.
I vaguely remember that.
Vaguely, yeah. He's like, we'll get to the recording studio. But first, you have to walk 2 hours to Queens and get me cheesecake from my favorite restaurant. And it'd be stuff like that. But Pac's quoting Chappelle.
Okay.
And then here we have...
Oh,
Jada Toys and Bison.
Okay,
These
so
were
I
released.
got a minor gripe with this.
What's the problem?
I
The height?
got a minor gripe.
Anyone who's listening, we're talking about Jada Toys and Bison. Elvin has a gripe. What's the gripe?
I don't like the cape.
Too thick?
Not big enough. I want that Batman Mayfex cape.
Okay.
And I want to be able to throw it. You know how he throws it in the game?
Mm.
Chucks it. I don't like the cape.
I like that it's removable.
I mean, yeah, of course. It better be removable.
I don't know. You know, a lot of companies wouldn't even bother doing that. They're like, here's your cape. It's stuck
That
to
is a
him
good
forever.
point. That is a great point.
Forever. Or they make it removable.
I'm going to do
but
the Kramer thing. That's true.
Bango, Jerry.
I need to go watch some Seinfeld. So.
And then I put their power moves. So we have the Psycho power and Dalsim's power.
The guy that's named after a food. I don't know why, but yeah, okay.
Same reason Mandarin was.
Nobody in the world, I don't think anybody I know that is named Dalsim in India. Maybe they named him afterwards when this character came out. They're like, hey, we should name our kids this.
Here's your chance. You can have another child and name him Dalsim.
Yeah. Yoga Fire. Yoga Flame. Oh my God.
Darth's the new you. He doesn't like anything. Until he realized he accidentally liked it.
Come on, Darth. You got to watch this stuff. I never liked Seinfeld too when it first came out, but it grew on me.
Same.
Now you have a chance.
As an adult, I appreciate the jokes.
Yeah, you got to watch it on Netflix because the one thing I love about Seinfeld is the callbacks, right? They always go to a episode way back, and then you're like, I remember that moment, and it makes it even more funny. You got to watch it. It's good.
Darth, what are you watching right now? I'm so curious.
You're at a museum right now. Nothing's going to be moving.
Yeah. What are you watching at the museum right now?
Put it on your phone on Netflix and watch it. You're going to love it. I told
Elvin about you do calisthenics and he blew his mind.
Oh, yeah. Calisthenics, baby. Got to do it.
Dalsim, you're in for both of these. Elvin's in for the Jada Toys.
Oh, I'm in.
There's not much to say. I like the quality for a domestic line. Sweet. It has all the articulation an import figure would have. So really, it's just paid applications.
Does he come with Yoga Fire?
He better.
Like, can you just attach it to his mouth and say Yoga Flame?
Let's see here. I'd be very surprised if he
the skulls need to be do a little bit of a wash
to get that detail. Oh, he doesn't come in flame effects.
Wow. Third party people, let's get at it. Let's go.
You only get the elongated arms.
Yoga Fire.
Legs. They give you metal bracelets.
Hey, the latest season, The Bad Batch. Yeah, it's all right. Not bad. Not bad.
So yeah,
check out Shogun. You're gonna like it.
Popcorn Chickens reviewing Bad Batch. Check those out on Wednesdays. Except this week they are taking a break, I believe.
Yes.
So it'd be the following week after that. I know Cowabunga Dude pops in there from time to time.
I wonder if this is a good time to kind of mention the time changes and the day changes.
Please proceed.
So ANR Weekly is going to have a time change. We'll be on the same day. It'll be Monday nights, but it's going to be at 8 p.m. So half an hour early. It's sort of nicer for the Eastern Seaboard people and maybe some people here Pacific time who want to go to bed early. So half an hour early. It'll be starting at 8 p.m. on Monday night, starting in April. And then for the Popcorn Chicken show, it is moving over to Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. It kind of works better for a lot of us in terms of our work schedule. So it's going to start in April. Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time is Popcorn Chicken. All right. What else we got?
So Elvin's in for both of these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this was a weird one for me. This came out of nowhere. Elvin hates anthro.
All right, time to take a break.
Elvin, he's done with humanoid animals.
God, this is one of the worst creations ever.
He's seen like 90 of them this year, from Ninja Turtles to the third-party Fury toys.
You know what? What gives me a little bit of laughter though? It's made from Mattel, so I know it's not going to be that great.
It's Mattel, Mattel.
Is not going to do justice to this.
I think they will, because all they had to do is add articulation. That's all they had to do to it. The bare minimum. And they're like $20. So
you're going to lie to me and say, this is amazing when you get
I like the old
I know
ones.
you. I know you. You're not gonna admit that's gonna suck.
Well, what would I possibly like hate if I know what I'm in for? Like, look at them.
Yeah, they look terrible.
They look fantastic.
No, they don't. Stop. They look like the era that they came up from, but worse.
Okay, time out. So Super 7 basically did the same thing. They could have done that. They could have made these $80, but they didn't. They were like, here's the $20 thing. Here's your articulation.
Because they're gonna snap when you get them in your
I don't
hand.
think so. Like these are thick. Like there's no way these will break. They are
thick.
They are what they're supposed to be.
These remind me of Funko Pops.
Yeah, right. Look at those bad boys.
You're all in. You're all in for this, right?
I was surprised basically because like these were from the 90s. This is when the turtles were big.
You had it right, turd.
You calling the turtles turds? No, I'm talking about
I'm talking about these as turds. But you're getting all of them.
I think so.
Because I know you're a big fan. That's why I joke, right? That's why I kid about it. But because you're super excited for this.
I like the fact that the 90s is coming back. That's why I'm excited.
But I don't want the 90s articulation to come back.
That's the problem with characters like these because their bodies don't make sense.
I know it's really difficult when you have a giant head attached to a small torso.
Like you have the crocodile from I forget if it's Fury or
the not crocodile figure.
Yeah, the not Leatherhead. So you have this guy. They add all this articulation. It can't move. Like, why is there a diaphragm joint? Like, why is there? Okay, like that's the arm bend. So it's you could either add all this pseudo articulation. What does he have? Knee articulation. He can't bend his leg, so that's useless.
Mm-hmm.
The mouth open. So you could add all this in and then stockpile the price, or you could be like, here's a $20 figure. Have fun, 90s kids. Like that's what they did. That's what this is. I respect them for doing that because anyone who grew up in the 90s who likes Street Sharks are going to throw $20 at these. Like that's just, they know what they're doing. They're not making these to make a super profit. They're just like, here, nostalgia people. They tried that once and they're stupid idiots for this. They tried that with this wave. So they did the Mattel creations. They're like, here is our concept art of the previous Street Sharks. These were unreleased. We're going to sell these for like $70. Here's some new figures that you've never seen. These don't move. These are statues. His arm moves up and down.
I don't even see any articulation lines.
His arms move up and down. So that.
Oh my God.
And then these were the collector prices. And I was like, nope, absolutely not. Like, get this out of my face.
Is that Piranha guy or something?
That was called Carcass.
They missed the boat on that one. They should have called it Piranha guy or something.
This one's Clambo.
Okay, I like that.
You like that, eh?
Clambo, I like that.
But again, Batman the Animated Series from the 90s articulation. The arms move up and down. That's basically it. The head doesn't move. The waist sometimes doesn't move on these. 4 points of articulation max. For a premium price for like $70 to $80. Or these are $20. So yeah, people who passed on these are going to buy this thing. Like it has the soft body, the arms bend, because the ones in the 90s, the arms didn't bend. They just had their whole gimmick of biting, and kids liked them. They were sharks. They bit. They did things. The fact that they're so cheap, I'm going to get them. Yeah, I don't see why not. I'm going to wait for a review because, like you said, someone could move the arm and it could snap off into a million pieces. They could pull a Super 7, but at the end of the day, these are $20, so I wouldn't be too mad if this broke.
Are these the same guys that have rollerblades?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the first wave. You have this guy here. He has a drill bit for a nose. This is Slash. And then here's the other.
Oh, I see that guy with the rollerblades there.
Yeah, the future releases. So that's the one I want because it reminds me of the one I got for my birthday as a kid.
Nice. All right.
Again, it hit the nostalgia.
Is that Lex Luger on there? Lex Luthor? I mean,
it looks like him, right? No, that's Dr. Piranhaoid.
Dr. what?
Dr. Piranhaoid.
Piranhaoid?
Yeah, these are all C puns. So you're right at home with your stupid dad jokes. So again, I'm not claiming these are fantastic, but for $20,
Okay, so explain to me why they're on the streets as sharks.
because 90s, baby.
Don't they need water to survive?
No, they're half man, half shark.
Okay, but do they have they have a shark mouth?
Yeah, that's for biting.
But like everything below the torso is man.
Yeah,
Everything above that is shark. So
they still have lungs.
what? Oh, they have lungs. Okay. Did they explain that in the animation?
No, it's a 90s cartoon.
You just assumed.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
yeah. Like, come on, man. This was a 90 cartoon ripping off Ninja Turtles. You think they're gonna go into depth here?
Oh man. So is this the entire group here?
Oh no, I would say there's roughly 60 figures from the 90s.
Did you say 60?
This was very popular, despite how we feel and how we're making.
I
fun
don't
of
think
them. These
that's
were
correct
popular.
about popular. I think it's
No, they
it's
were.
deep.
They had a good profit margin. I looked it up.
Okay, that's not popular. That's business.
Well, where do they get the profit margin from? They're not.
I'm talking about
profit.
if popular is being able to have movies and animation like
Not
Turtles.
necessarily, because keep in mind in the 90s, 90s was a time where they just released random toys. Like
No. I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
if it was popular, it would still be relevant today, like Turtles is.
Well, no, there's different tiers of popularity. Like there are popular.
Now we're getting into something different then.
But no, it's valid though.
I generalize popular as it's still relevant to the masses, and it could still make new shows and animation or figures continuously. Like Turtles, yes, Mattel makes some horrible Turtles figures, but they keep making them because the people keep buying them. I don't know who they are.
Okay,
And
so here's a question. Would you argue that Tamagotchis were not popular because they're not relevant today?
I don't even know what that is.
Those sold out immediately on the first release.
I don't know what that is.
Those digital pets, the handheld pets.
Oh, the little keychain ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't give a crap about those. You don't.
No, I don't even know what. Okay, I remember now. It just when you said it. Okay, I remember now.
Those sold out for month at a time. They were backlogged for a month. Neither you or me care about them, and no one's talking to them. Not talking about them today, but they were popular. Like you can't dispute that.
Well, I'm not disputing it, but when the word popular for me is something that I look at and saying, okay, that IP is still relevant, and there's so many offshoots from that IP.
So that's just semantics then, because then you're changing the definition.
Sure, call it semantics, but that's how I perceive when you say something's popular.
So for me, popularity means like, did this sell out? Did it make money? Were people after it at the time? Yes, yes, and yes.
Do you think this is going to do really well?
I think they are going to do limited numbers because they're not stupid. Like because it was popular in the 90s. Okay, here's another factor. Half of the shows that came out in the 90s were ripoffs of Ninja Turtles. Like there's no denying that, right?
Yeah, everyone wanted to jump on the bandwagon, yeah.
Yeah. So they got to keep that in mind today. So this is going to hit a small market of people who liked this line, like me. I liked one character from this line. I'm going to buy him. They're not stupid enough to be like, we're going to pump this out for years. We're going to make wave after wave. Like they're like, no.
But there's 60 characters, so they're probably gonna, right?
I don't think so. I think they're doing the four brothers and then the bad guys and then the end. Like, I think that's where they should stop.
Have you met Mattel?
I think that's where they should stop. Unless it's He-Man. Like He-Man.
Have they stopped the Turtles crossovers yet? Nope.
That's Playmates,
it, baby.
That's Playmates.
Straight.
But Turtles is still relevant today.
Sorry, you're right. That is Playmates, yes.
And Turtles is still relevant today. They have an ongoing comic. They have the movie that just came out.
That's
cartoon
popular.
That's coming out. Yeah, that's popular. But there's different levels of popularity. Like that's my point. Like you can be like Saved by the Bell isn't popular.
This is McFarlane DC Universe level.
McFarlane sells out immediately, so I think McFarlane is more popular than this.
Is this
like this is niche? This is very niche.
Yeah,
it was popular for the time, and this is banking off of people who liked it for the time. I'm not crazy. I don't think this is going to sell out or anything. But I believe there's a small market and it's niche, and that's why these are only $20.
I think they'll sell. Yeah, I think they'll sell. But
if they made it more than that, if they made these, like these are not Marvel Legends. They made these cheaper than Marvel Legends for a reason.
Yeah.
So like they're not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not naive. Like these are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles knockoffs. It's gonna sell for their anniversary. That's what this is all about. Their anniversary.
Oh, okay.
And then they're
Now
done
it's
with
coming
it.
all
Yeah,
together here.
they didn't just re-release these for no reason.
Gotcha.
That would be crazy. I think, what are you guys doing here?
30-year anniversary?
Yeah.
Okay.
But on that note, like the 90s was all about animal men, like Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Street Sharks, Extreme Dinosaurs, Samurai Pizza Cats.
Oh,
They exhausted. Samurai Pizza Cats were popular, but again, we don't see toys.
nobody's making those. Yeah.
They did one line, and they're about $200 now.
Yeah, that's a little tiny little big head thing, right?
The Soul of Chogokin, Samurai Pizza Cats, yeah. So
They
again,
need
I think Samurai Pizza Cats were popular, but I don't think they would.
Maybe in Japan more so there than here.
Yeah.
Here was okay. It wasn't like I didn't hear so many people saying, "Oh, I got to see that show" or "I got to buy that figure." Right? I think it was
I don't even remember if there's toys from the
Oh, sure there was.
Scuba Steve. Damn you, Scuba Steve. I had the Rollerblades one. Adam Sandler. What is it? What was that? Big Daddy. Yeah, that's what that was from.
So what are their names? Scuba Steve?
No, he's quoting Big Daddy. Don't listen to Bancho about that. Okay. So you have Jabs, the hammerhead shark, Big Slamoo because of Big Shamu from Marineland.
I like that.
Then you have Blades, which they changed to Streaks for obvious reasons.
Okay.
You have Ripster because 90s and why the hell not? Then Dr. Piranhoid, and then you have Slash, who is a swordfish.
They didn't even try to change the name, huh? They just ripped it right off the turtles.
Yeah.
One of them they wouldn't recognize.
Yeah.
He even has the same color palette.
That's what it's all about in the 90s. What is Turtles doing and how can we bank off what they're doing and make it our own?
Genius.
That's what the 90s was all about. Big Slamoo. He was the linebacker. You could see because he has the football gear on.
Dope, yeah.
What a ridiculous concept, but
it is ridiculous. And the more I think about it, is like I might even get Big Slamoo.
But like as a kid in the 90s, you have like mutants fighting robots and other mutants. Like that's what it's about. Scuba Steve was the bad guy.
Oh man.
What else we got here? Oh, I'm passing on him.
This sold out. Is it Walmart exclusive?
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't even care about this one.
Yeah, I think this is a Walmart exclusive. Sold out in like 5 minutes.
So we have Last Ronin, Casey Jones.
I didn't even care for it either. I could have got it. I didn't bother.
I'm fine with my other Casey Jones. Like,
yeah,
Casey Jones was. You know how I feel about Casey. He's one of my favorite characters.
Do tell.
He's my favorite. He's one of my favorite characters. But he didn't do anything in this except die. So.
Oh wow! Spoilers. Thanks.
Oh, it's called The Last Ronin, and it's entirely based on why one of them.
I was gonna read it, but not anymore.
Uh-huh. You have Casey Jones in dress pants and dress shoes. The sledgehammer's nice.
It's like behind it is Triple H.
when you get one,
Holy,
Casey
what happened to his face?
Yeah, people were making fun of that hard.
That is horrible. No wonder he wears a mask. I would too. That face.
And he's in his Thanksgiving dinner like clothes. And then he just threw his gear on. I didn't need this. You get one Casey, you get them all basically, right?
Yeah.
If I need a sledgehammer, I'll go find another accessory from somewhere else. In order for me to get a new Casey, he has to have like a cool design. Like the knee pads have to have like spikes coming out of them and stuff, and like hockey gloves with razor blades on them or something. Like this is just a guy who was eating dinner and he's like, oh, I have to go fight now. Like there's nothing about him that makes me want him other than he was in that comic line. So if you're a completionist, then I can understand why you get him. I'm not hating on him. He's just, I don't care about this Casey. Oh, Dar said, I think my favorite was the Hammerheads. See, like, no one here over the age of 30 actually cares about Street Sharks, but they all had their favorite. They're all like, oh, I like this one. Like, because at the end of the day, it's a shark. Everyone likes sharks. If you don't, you're lying. And I don't believe you if you you say you don't like sharks. You can have a fear of them, but you respect them. Gigapet was popular in the 90s. Yeah, see, Tamagotchi's Gigapet.
Are they the
Digimon,
same thing or?
they're all the same. They just rebrand them.
Okay, okay.
Digimon was a virtual pet before it was everything else. And what you did was you connect two of them together and then they fought. Tamagotchis, whatever, Gigapets, whatever. Those were sold out immediately. My mom bought me the bootleg version. Mad respect to my mom for that.
Efforts, right?
Yeah. I didn't ask for it. I don't even think I wanted one, but the fact that she knew everyone else wanted one, she was my first enabler. It's like, hey, I saw these were popular and I saw this, so I grabbed it for you. Like, thanks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Slide it here.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice for her.
Just gonna leave this right here.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, he looks rough.
Ugh. Case is bitter on the block.
They are supposed to be aged, but I don't know. That's
These are hard times.
these are rough. And then, did you get this? The Donatello lair went up for pre-order.
I'm so mad because it's so expensive, but I love it. But it's so expensive.
You telling me you don't have $300 American?
I didn't say I don't have the money. I'm just saying it's expensive. There's payment plan options though, D. You might want to look into it.
I'm not getting this thing at all. This is too expensive.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's okay if you do it.
It's okay if I do it. Well, I never went in on the other one.
The lair?
Yeah, I didn't go in on that one.
Did you do a Ramen Toys lair or no? You don't care about the lairs at all?
Well, I did the Ramen Toys one, but is that going to connect to this?
Disconnects to the NECA lair.
Yeah, it doesn't connect to the Ramen Toys one.
No. But what's here? A computer, a table, some pipes.
See, that's what intrigues me. It's the stuff inside it, which is going to be hard to replicate.
You could find all of it. Like 78 can do this. Anyone who's listening, there's 78 points of articulation. He does diodes. He does accessories. Someone will 3D print everything you need to replicate this lair eventually.
Are you sure about that?
Ramen Toys has been pretty hold my beerish.
Well, Ramen hasn't even sent anything out yet. I'm still waiting for my Ghost Rider vehicle.
Oh, the Hell Charger.
Well, I don't even remember when I ordered that. Was it a year ago or something?
Do you even have room for this thing?
How big is it?
Pretty big. What does it say? 7. So keep these fit all 4 turtles, and all 4 turtles are 6 inches. Then they're the smallest, so 7 inches to 8 inches.
Too expensive. $299 is a lot.
I honestly think you just don't have anywhere to put it, and that's not being.
No, that's true. I'm not gonna argue there.
Yeah. Like you may want it, but visually, where would you put this thing that it would look good?
See, what also makes me mad is $299 plus shipping. Seriously? Like, how much is shipping gonna cost? $40, $50?
Did you get Leo and Splinter?
Yes.
From Last Ronin?
Yeah,
I don't remember how much their shipping was. I can't remember.
No, I got Raph and Splinter.
Yeah. Are you getting all of them?
The best Raph, the one with the blood and everything.
I don't know why you keep saying that. I don't know what's wrong.
It's the best. What do you want me to say? Like,
I don't know what your deal is.
Those arrows actually make a difference. He's not all nice and clean.
Yeah, but he died.
Don't they all?
Yeah, but I want to.
What's the point then? Why are you arguing about this then?
In my brain, he's clean and pristine. So like, this is an alternate version where he didn't die.
He used turtle wax.
He didn't die, and he like saved them all. This is
in your brain. Yes, the key point there is in your brain.
Yeah, but if I get the bloodied one, every time I look at him, I'm like, I can't deny you died.
No, I look at that. I'm like, that's a warrior right there. He's got arrows stuck to his body. He's still fighting.
Because he's an idiot. He's the one who got them killed.
He's an idiot now. Okay, here we go now. Keep insulting me.
Not you, Raphael. You're not Raphael.
No. Hey, no, it's okay. It's okay. Anyways.
They did a street level as well.
So this comes with this?
Yeah, that's just the roof of it, basically.
Where's the sewer?
That's on the sewer layer part. So you plug the sewer layer into this.
Why
and
didn't it just make a sewer on top on this one here?
Because this isn't a sewer. This is just the garage portion, the laboratory portion.
Okay. And then where's
Because
the rest of
otherwise you're gonna have like 4 manholes in a 2-foot radius, because right beside it is a manhole, because that's the sewer layer, right? So the sewer layer has a manhole. This goes beside it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
But you
And
have to
then
buy the top part of the street, right?
this comes with it.
Oh, okay, it comes with it. Still not.
I mean, this is basically just a roof. Those aren't
Yeah.
sculpted on details. That's just painted on. Like that could have been all black, basically. And then you also have to keep in mind there's the garage coming out as well for the turtle van.
Oh man.
If you feel like
I wish the
getting
ramen toys one would say that it fits. Because I'm all in for the ramen toys, but I'm not in because I didn't buy the other layer, right?
Yeah.
The couch one, I didn't buy that. Because what was that one? 300 something?
From NECA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like 350, something like that. Maybe more.
It's pretty pricey. That's why everyone.
When is this the last day for this?
April 2nd.
Oh, just
actually, let me double check. It is April 2nd at midnight.
I'll have to think about this.
You have.
What do you mean I have?
You have no. I'm gonna say you have like a week and a little bit.
Yeah.
2 weeks. You have 2 weeks roughly.
Yeah.
Personally, like, this is weird coming from me. I don't think you should get it.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, all your turtles are on your shelf, nicely like arranged.
That's true.
There's physically no place to fit this thing. Like,
yeah.
You just buy it to have it.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna. You're right. Well, we'll figure it out here.
And that's coming from someone who enables you. Like, this just doesn't logistically make sense.
All right.
But then they threw that rooftop on, and I'm like, should he get it? Animal Wars of the Kingdom Series 2.
There is more.
This got backed. I know how much you like the anthro animals.
Uh-huh.
So these look good. I don't have any of them.
Bad Bunnies there.
You got Corvette. I'm not going to break these down.
Come alien. All right, what else?
This guy looked cool. I liked his paint applications. I like the weapons accessory set.
I like how you like medieval stuff, but you won't make me King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table figures. It's
very it's pretty interesting. You consider that medieval with the laser beams coming out.
It's a modern twist. What can I say? I mean, this one just has an animal head on it. That's all.
The shape shifting armor from space. Yeah. I like the King Hannibal. I like him enough to buy him. I don't think so. If I haven't got any yet, I don't think I would.
The legs look a little tiny.
You like these? It's stylized. I do like the look of these. Like, just because I won't buy it doesn't mean I don't like them. I think these.
What's that line from Narnia? Aslan?
Oh, Aslan. Yeah.
That's what it is right there. It's going to war.
Jesus Christ of the Animal Kingdom. That's basically what he was.
Yeah.
And then alternate heads. Grimes looks pretty funny. What is he? A bulldog? He's pretty funny. Mother
Scruff
Mala.
the hound dog, right? What's
Scruff
it called?
Scruff McGruff.
You just put on a little trench coat on him.
Their marketing works so well. I still remember the address and phone number because of the commercials. Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. I'm like, why do I know this? It's like, oh, because they said it every day after cartoon shows. Take a bite out of crime.
Oh yeah.
Lady Jado, Jessa, animals. This kanji rabbit looks pretty cool. Boone.
He does look cool.
It reminds me of that Captain Carrot from McFarlane.
That's Usagi's brother. Kanji.
Yeah, Usagi's pretty cool too. Like, something about battle rabbits.
Battle rabbits.
Yeah, I don't know what to describe them as, but these seem to be doing very well. They reach their goals pretty fast, like within a couple days. So kudos to them. I'm happy for them. Like I said, I like the character designs. I like the paint applications. I like the accessories. It's just when you collect stuff, you have to decide if it's for you or if it's not for you. I may eventually get one. It's just, do I want to back a Kickstarter for it?
They do look cool.
Yeah, like this guy's paint application. I like the color scheme here. I like the red. I like the gradient on his face. I like the armor.
You like the medieval armor, eh?
Yeah, that's not medieval. You consider that medieval? Look at that.
Yeah, looks pretty medieval to me.
No. I consider that other realm materium.
You can realm all you want.
They have revolvers. Look at that. Okay. It's not medieval.
Yeah, okay.
You're done with Mythic Legions? I'm curious because this isn't for you, but I treat these the same way you treat Mythic Legions, where it's like niche, and it's like these are.
I'm good with the Mythic Legions, I think, for now.
Yeah,
I mean,
our
like I
Cosmic
said,
Legions.
If there's a polar bear that's going to be in the works, then count me in.
Yeah.
Right. And then I just saw it. Yeah. No, wait, go back.
Oh, the bird.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
That was a tier unlock. I don't know what they're at right now. What was it? Previously, it was at. Oh, they're gonna reach that tier, no problem. They're at 209,000.
Blow right by it.
Yeah. And then, yeah, this was a weird one. This came out of nowhere. So 260 unlocks. Raven. It's a Raven, I assume.
Yeah.
Birds are always cool. And then Beast Kingdom. They sometimes do random stuff. There is a medieval Night Venom.
You getting this?
No, I don't like this at all.
It's like your favorite character with your worst lore. That's what it is. They took your favorite thing and mixed it with something you didn't like.
I don't hate medieval stuff.
This is like Nightmare for you.
I just the icing on top is it's a time traveling armor. I should
get this for you.
It's a time traveling armor.
I should get this for you. You're like, what the heck am I supposed to do with this thing? Oh man!
Like if that spider logo wasn't on it, I wouldn't think this was Venom. This doesn't scream Venom to me. Like there's nothing about this that says Venom.
Venom was just eating a lot of carbs. That's what it was.
But carb. I like to do for every negative I say, I like to do a positive. It's interesting they did this out of nowhere. Like this is like I like the dark side you got. Like playing with it, like holding it. It was light, but it was nice and it came out of nowhere. Like that kind of stuff sweet. Sometimes people need stuff that aren't on television or in comic books. Sometimes they need a random original character, despite this just being Venom and a freaking night. Sometimes people need that.
Oh man.
167, so $200 or so after everything's said and done. The helmet's pretty weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could have did way better with the helmet.
Yeah.
And I think the blue, I think that the like armor part's translucent, like translucent blues. I can't really tell. His hands look translucent.
It's pretty expensive though.
Yeah. For something you're not really sure about. Like
it's definitely a odd choice.
This could have been Agent Venom.
Like I just I mean, I'm just wondering what the thinking process is behind this, right? Like
if you want to charge 176, make Agent Venom. People will jump all over that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know what that's from. They have a tangible character. People liked Agent Venom. Like, oh, I can put this in a collection. Same way they did Darkseid.
Yep.
It didn't really scale with anything, but it's Darkseid. Like you're gonna put that with your Superman. Yeah, it works. And then they're re-releasing him for some reason. You have the other. This one's called Death Knell, but it's Deathstroke. I don't know why they blocked their face. Maybe you're getting a new helmet because you have the old one. The old one looked like this.
Yeah.
And this one just looks like a more muted, saturated color.
It's weird.
And I see like on the top left, you kind of get the Snake Eyes ski mask look.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they're doing. Do you like your other one?
It's aesthetically, it looks good. It does look good aesthetically.
So it's just you just pose it on your shelf and leave it alone. neutral pose.
Yeah,
right?
you don't want to mess with that thing.
It's too floppy.
I wouldn't say too floppy. It's just things sometimes fall off here and there.
See, that bothers me. I don't like.
It's not bad though. It's
Okay.
I'm trying to save it a little bit, but it's not that bad. Looks wise, it looks perfect for me.
I don't know if Pac's still here or not, but did you end up finding on his show he was talking about how the Plastic Man wave sold out? Are you still looking for that? If so, say so. Maybe some people could help him out, or if they show up here. I always offer him, like, Darth, we can like mail these to you.
But don't help him out.
He's a nice dude. He's a cool dude. I like this guy.
I'm kidding.
I'm always curious what people are looking for, what they missed out on. One of our buddies missed out on Wonder Woman. Surprisingly, it's not because he didn't pre-order it. It's just they didn't send the stock over.
Well, that's because he goes to a store that doesn't care about him.
No, in general, like even ours are like, oh yeah, they just said they're not sending us any. I'm like, wow, okay.
Just go to Target.com. There's probably a million sitting down the pegs.
He has options. It's just, do you want to pay that much for them? What else we got? Oh, this one's for you. Magneto from Hot Toys, but it's Hano. So this is a subsidiary of Hot Toys. You are getting this, I assume.
No.
Why? We were just talking about this earlier.
Still here. Appreciate it, but I'm going to pass on that wave.
What about not even the Wolverine?
I'm talking about
Pac. It's Pac. I thought you were talking about Magneto.
How much is this again?
When I checked earlier, the price wasn't up, but let's see. Maybe they have it now. I'm curious. Hot Toys. Okay, well, what's the character that's gonna make Thor? Thor, you're gonna buy.
Yeah, Thor will definitely get me to buy. Wolverine, if they don't make his underpants look like diaper. That's the reason why I didn't get the Mezco one. A lot of people love the Mezco one, but I don't like the underpants.
Okay, price is up now, $244.
Whoa, American?
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, wait, nope. Sorry, that's Canadian. Ships between October and December.
Oh, that's pretty expensive still.
There's a flexible payment plan. You can play.
Of course, there is. There's always a flexible payment plan.
Interest-free for $73 a month.
And how many months you had to? Was it 4 months?
Look
at you trying to enable me.
I am.
Is this the only character they announced so far?
No, Wolverine.
Oh, do you? I didn't remember seeing the picture of that one.
Oh, you don't remember that one? I showed it before. This was a while ago. Let me bring up Wolverine for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good news for you. Good news for you. The diaper looks fantastic. I don't know. He looks good to me.
That is a very tight grip.
Yeah, but otherwise it's puffy. You don't want puffy.
I mean, it's very borderline.
What is your problem? So what if he's a eunuch? They needed to do that to make the get it.
That's a tight grip there, my friend.
Well, you don't want to bulge.
I think he's pretty girthy now. I don't know what you. I mean, I
don't know. From this angle, it just looks like I don't want to talk about this anymore. Good detail, though. Oh, is there a Gambit? Well, no, this is different. This is a statue.
Yeah, that's right. It's a statue.
No.
Take that. It's a pretty good statue, though. Not gonna lie.
A movable statue. So you're not getting Wolverine. I was like, what do you look? Okay, so here the depth perception.
Yeah, use Bonka's message to cover it.
So we got to keep this PG.
We are recovering it.
Yeah, Banjo is doing us a service here. So you don't want this.
Bring it, scroll it back down. Oh my god. Stop that.
No, I'm trying to No, he's good. He's fine. It's not in your face.
It's definitely in your face.
It's
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the shadow and lighting.
That's
Dog.
the first thing I saw.
Listen, are you getting this or not?
No, I'm not because of that. I'm not.
Just take a Dremel to it and just
What
shave it down a
are you
bit.
talking about? You want me to neuter him now? Like,
Yeah, apparently it's a problem for you. So. Okay.
Can you imagine me just drummeling away at the wife walks?
Your wife comes. Yeah, I was gonna say she comes in. What are you doing? Nothing. Leave me alone.
Nothing. Just shaving something.
I like the presentation.
Yeah.
Get your mind out of the gutter. I like the whole backdrop. I like the claw length. Speaking of length, I like the claw length.
That's a little excessive, the length there.
They're longer than his forearms. Like, I don't know
I
where
wish
his
I could use shadow and lighting like that. Oh, man.
Well, whoops.
Oh.
So are you getting it or not?
No.
Okay, fine. What about him? He looks more subdued. It's like
He's very magnetic.
He looks more PG.
I love the bolts that he's holding in his hand.
I thought you said bulge for a second.
What?
Yeah, I did.
No, I didn't say that.
No, I thought you did. Yeah,
bolts.
Magnetic feature too. Magnetic
bolts and nuts.
And if you want to use your own, it's magnetic.
Is it?
So they don't give you those bolts. Those are just
his hands with magnetic feature.
Yeah,
That's
those are these.
Cool.
These are just homemade. Like, these are out of your toolbox. They don't give you. Those aren't included.
Oh, okay.
So it's entry grade. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
To me, this just screams expensive toy. 1/6 scale, high quality. I like how they have to put that in there. For anyone who's wondering, this is high quality, highly articulated. This is basically a Hot Toys.
I think I'm gonna pass on.
Gonna pass. So the only one so far you would consider getting is Thor, but we haven't seen him yet.
No.
Is there a chance? Like, is Thor 100% one you're going to get if it's comic book?
If it's comic book and it's like good looking, like it's gotta have that certain look, right?
Yeah.
I do want to see the crown as well as an option, where he has the the iconic feathers attached to the
helmet. Like his helmet. Like, you want a removable helmet?
Yeah.
I think they give two heads.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. That's me being presumptuous, but. And then I'm sure you saw the Fallout trailer. Did you guys talk about it on Popcorn Chicken?
I have not seen the Fallout trailer yet. I keep forgetting to watch it.
It's very interesting. I like what I saw. Well, you might not. Because the whole woke thing that you're.
Well, I've never played the game, so I know nothing about this.
But they did a Nuka-Cola power armor.
I like a Nuka-Cola.
3-0 did this, so you're not really into the games. I don't really play the games, but it's cool that 3-0 does this kind of stuff, and I appreciate it. Love the fact 3-0 is doing Transformers. Love that they're doing Mega Man. I like that they did this. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nothing wrong that I could see here. So kudos to them. That's pretty much it for toys. Is there any reveals that you saw?
Can't remember anything. The biggest was the Mattel stuff.
Yeah. We're at 10:43. We have. I'm gonna play the X-Men scene just because I don't care. You guys, X-Men 97. They did a clip of the show. I'm super excited for the show scene that I saw. Let's minimize this so we don't get flagged. And I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. You're probably going to talk about this on Popcorn Chicken, but let's pick your brain. So this is either the danger room like you described, because the background was jarring to you.
Yeah.
Animation's fluid. Like, it's the smallest stuff, but how Morph turns his head here. Like, you don't get that in the 90s. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
All of this, all of them crawling out of the ground. Rogue Squad.
I feel this is the Danger Room.
Yeah, okay. That choke slam. Despite how I feel about the design changes, this to me, this is the Rogue I wanted in the 90s. Because
Yeah.
she was a powerhouse.
Yeah.
But she always got taken out first. She jobbed hard. This is my Rogue. Look at this. Throws it. Choke slams a skyscraper sized sentinel. Wolverine's just like Wolverine and all over the place.
I don't know how Beast did that because he doesn't have. Does he have that strength to do it?
He's just they never really utilized that in the show.
And then why didn't the Sentinel just stomp his feet?
It could have, but doesn't matter.
These are dumb Sentinels. These are not my
Danger Room
Sentinels.
level 2. Danger Room level 2.
Yeah. They didn't go to 7 yet. Yeah, I feel this is the Danger Room because I see Magneto in the beginning there just looking.
Yeah.
So and I don't see him fighting here, right? So I'm wondering if he's testing them.
I love in the 90s how there would be like super robots and super computers, and there'd always be the smart guy, and all the smart guy does is just touch a couple of wires and then he starts controlling it. Like, what did he do? He jumped inside of it.
Yeah.
And then
he basically
now he's controlling it.
It's a Jaeger? What's it called?
yeah. What did he reprogrammed it in 2 seconds?
There you go.
To be a mech. Anyways, I'm excited for this. And we have Bishop here. Doesn't have his Jerry curl, so I'm upset about that. But I know you're excited. I know you, like me, were.
I'm a little worried now because of the director being fired.
He was fired for unrelated reasons. I saw why he was fired.
Oh, okay.
He was a little too thirsty for a little too perversions. And maybe it's for the best because you were worried about the whole like I know this is a show about bigotry and inclusion and racism, but sometimes it goes over the top.
Yeah, with all these shows and movies coming out lately, I think they focus too much on that and not good storytelling. So and X-Men was always about good storytelling. All of that fell into place, but naturally, right? It wasn't shoehorned in or put in front and center to push away from the actual storytelling. So
there is a lot of people saying like X-Men was always about prejudice and like being okay. Like I'm like, yes, it was, but at the end of like I can't judge this yet because it's not out.
Yeah.
So like you said, it's all about the storytelling. If they do this right, then it will be great. A good example was it New Warriors, where like Safe Space and all those characters that came out, Snowflake.
Oh yeah,
it didn't even hit. It didn't
Iceman
even hit
with the
shelves.
stilettos.
It didn't even hit shelves. Like it got canceled before.
No.
So there's a way to tell good stories about prejudice, and then there's forced, like narratives. And
people from the LGBT plus community were offended too. That's when you know you're really bad, when you're offending people from there as well.
Yeah,
from the choices you made, right? Our friend, Christopher.
Oh, he wasn't into it.
Well, he's the one that brought it up to my attention. He's like, "Have you seen Iceman? What he looks like?" I'm like, "No." And he sent me the picture. I'm like, "Whoa, what the heck?"
Oh yeah, the Hellfire Gala Iceman.
And he's like, "This is horrible." Like, it's like, no, that's not how you portray somebody.
Like Iceman, right? Iceman is one of my favorite characters, but it got to the point where his stories were about who he was dating. I'm like, I want to see him fight people. He's an Omega. I don't care what date he went on today. Like that should be like a background plot, not the entire 4 issues of a 6-issue miniseries.
Yeah.
And that's not me hating on it.
Nobody opens the magazines of comics to look at their dating choices their characters are making.
And it goes both ways. Like when Peter was too MJ heavy, and I'm like, okay, so when are you gonna go do Spider-Man stuff?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about
It's nice to sprinkle them in, right?
Yeah. But it has to feel natural.
Exactly. Yeah. It's gotta be part of the story, not the story.
Yeah.
Right.
Like my favorite stories are when this information comes up organically. Like, oh, I didn't know she was into this type of person. I didn't know that's what her preference was, because she was busy being a superhero because that's what, anyways, like that's a whole other
Yeah.
topic. That's a future topic, but I'm excited to see what X-Men 97 does. I'm excited to see if this opens a gateway to like maybe Spider-Man. Silver Surfer never got an ending. That was too advanced, I believe, for the 90s. Maybe the Fantastic Four will make a comeback. Who knows? Anything else you need to talk about? You thinking about anything?
I'm thinking about doing the weekly X-Men episode breakdowns.
Are you doing it on Popcorn Chicken?
I'm thinking Mighty Mornings.
Okay.
Not sure yet. I have to speak to our friend Christopher and
Yeah.
see how he is with that. But we might do a breakdown. Mighty Mornings has to come back soon. I kind of miss it. So we might just do X-Men full breakdown of it. So
That'd be a good show to do it on.
Yeah. Week by week episodic breakdowns of the show. It'll give everybody like 48 hours, I think, to kind of watch. 24 hours, I guess.
Yeah.
To watch it and then come join us on Saturday mornings. Stay tuned for that. We'll make an announcement for that. We'll put it on ANR Universe on Insta and X, or we'll put it on a community tab here. We might even do a poll. We got to do some more polls, right? People like these kind of stuff, so we'll do one of those. But is there anything else we want to before we sign off today?
No, I think we're good. I was chatty, so sorry about that.
No, it's great. We had some fun times. We convinced Darth to like anime, or he found out he discovered that he liked.
He accidentally
discovered that he liked anime by
default. Oh, that was anime. I like that. There's like 10. There's like shows he liked that he didn't even realize.
This was fun. It was great to have some laughs. Enjoy the comment section was great. People were asking us comments or making some comments. It was great. If you're new here, hit the like and subscribe button and come join us. It has been fun. We've seen an uptick on people subscribing to our channel, and we are grateful for each and every one of you guys for coming here supporting us. So thank you so much. So wherever you're around the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night.
Good day.
Baby shark do 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 do.